See how they do me? We live, baby. We live. We are live. While they laughing at me, we are live. What's up, y'all?
We here. Look at my feet.
Hey, listen. They talking about my feet in my slides right now. They say I mean business.
Yeah.
I can't
Her
deal
feet is slid to the.
My feet are kind of slid to the
She
front.
been in here working, y'all. She be getting this sound right and shit. And she sat down. Sierra was like, "Yo, your feet all the way at the top of them slides."
Yo, they got jokes. They got jokes while Sierra got mad tit sweat going
Right,
on.
my titties are sweating.
I'm so sweating in my crotch area because these tights are tight.
And Bree looked like a terrorist up in this joint.
Yo, I knew it. I was like, y'all look like a terrorist with this turban on.
I was about to say aside, but I can't go. Poor little aside.
Oh man, aside. Yo, what's up? In case you didn't know, the show has started. Welcome to the Ain't Shit Show, your new favorite podcast, the home of booze, views, and unpopular opinions. One of the unpopular opinions is that my feet is not in the right spot in my shoes right now.
Slide them back.
Oh man, they going in on me early, man. My name is Fresh, and unfortunately, I'm joined by two ain't shit ass niggas. I'm here with
Bree.
Atlanta's own Bree.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about. It's fortunate as fuck. So. She talking about.
She didn't
hey,
mean
y'all.
And Elizabeth City's, North Carolina's own Sierra Tanae.
Hey, hey.
Hey. We
What
here. Episode 5.
Yay.
Episode 5.
Can we cheers?
We made it
Yes. Cheers
Cheers.
to
Episode
episode
5.
5.
It happened so fast.
Episode 5, man.
Cinco.
De Mayo.
We got Team Jack and Team Tequila up in
Yes.
here. We need these Jack sponsorships.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to get invited to your bar. If you're in the Atlanta area and you want us to come to your bar, we will come for free drinks.
Or
Yes,
Kay,
we can.
you know, you have a new line of drinks, doesn't she have a?
Who? K
K
Michelle?
Michelle?
You just gonna say K like
I
it's
was like,
Beyonce.
who?
Like,
Well,
who know K?
I'm like,
We like
KK? KK working with somebody?
Oh,
Girl.
Kiera
K-
Sophia, she
Little hoe ain't even tell
I
us.
said, yeah, I was about to be like, what, bitch?
No,
We come
K.
for cheap
Michelle.
drinks, too.
K, who?
Us. They ain't got, I mean, we prefer them to be free. But, you know, like $1 is cool.
Yeah. Hey, we tip well if our drinks are free.
Yeah.
Okay.
FY.
Like, yeah, wait, hold up. K. Michelle.
K. Michelle, she has a line of Jack and Peach. Is it Peach?
Yeah, but it's more like a cooler.
Oh.
And I'm a little grown for that.
Oh, wine?
Right.
Oh, she 18. That's so cute. I thought it
K.
was
Michelle.
drinks.
Drink.
No,
Buy
I
some
went
drink.
to
Yeah.
I went to her launch party in Atlanta.
Cause she a socialite.
And I'm not a socialite at all. I went to her release party in Atlanta, and she had fountains and fountains of this shit.
Fountains of.
But it was a cooler.
Oh.
It's like 5-6%.
Coolers.
You know what I'm
wine
saying?
coolers, yeah.
So you
But
can
fountains
use it.
to get
I
you
can drink
right.
them at work.
Yeah. A fountain could get you right.
Yep.
Yeah, but you gotta drink a whole. That's a lot of calories just to get a buzz.
Yeah, she right. And I ain't trying to be. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
ain't
not.
getting my shit together.
Listen,
We starving ourselves.
we already
Counting
drinking liquor
carbs.
straight, just not to take in as many
Yes.
calories.
You did.
The struggle is
I'm
real,
drinking
and I've been
tequila
getting
and water.
fucked up. She drinking tequila and,
And
water.
water. This shit is not good.
Cause
It's necessary.
It ain't good, but it's
No.
necessary.
nah, that's true though, man.
Yeah.
That's true. What y'all been up to? What y'all been doing?
I've been sick.
She been
That's
sick and
all I
shut
got.
in. Put her on your prayer
and
list.
shut.
Sierra Tanae.
Send
Wherever
some
the
prayers up.
socialites pray.
The prayer warriors.
Yes.
Whoever Kim Kardashian pray to, put her on
Yo.
on your prayer list.
She
man.
prayed to Kanye.
Oh
Wow.
shit.
Jesus.
Dog, that sounds like a ticket straight to hell.
And I
praying
believe
to
they
Kanye.
both
Lord.
bought theirs already.
God, you know.
You went to a party, didn't you?
Yes, I went to a surprise party this weekend. It was cool. We had a lot of fun. we played this game called Circle of Death, and I didn't know niggas still don't know what Circle of Death is.
I don't see how you went to college and don't know Circle of Death.
I'm in that niggas don't know what Circle of Death is.
Okay, so for y'all that don't know, I'm gonna give you a quick version of what it is. It's a card game, and basically you spread all the cards out in a circle at on a table everybody's surrounding at a party, and then you pick a card. Everyone picks a card, and each card means something. But for every single card, you have to drink. It means something, but you have to drink. And you'll have like games within games. Like if you pull a jack, you got to play around the never have I ever. If you have a queen, you got to play around the questions. If
That's
like
too much
if you play,
you're trying to drink.
But most of them, most of the rules like they rhyme. So like if you pluck a 2, it's you. So if I pluck a 2, I could choose any of you to drink. But if I pluck a 3, it means me. So most of them rhyme. Like half of them rhyme. So it's a little easier to remember.
Is Circle of Death audio friendly? Like, could we play that on the podcast?
Yeah, we could, because usually when a card is pulled, because most people don't know the rules, you shout it out. Like, like if a 2 is plucked, it's like you. So then you got it. Like we remind people throughout the game. It is pretty.
I haven't played it a minute, but I definitely played it. I miss Flip Cup.
Oh, I was really good.
Oh,
I love Flip Cup.
I think I only played Flip Cup like twice, and with white people.
Carolina.
I never played with no black people. Yeah,
like Carolina days.
Yeah, that's where I played.
Funny thing is, most of the people that I played Flip Cup with went to Carolina or Duke.
That's where I learned at Carolina. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, see, it's white people shit.
Hey,
PWI shit.
Hey, PWI shit. Fuck them. Anyway. Hey, I'm with it. HBCU all day, baby. Okay. HBCU all day. So I went to North Carolina this weekend.
Yes, you did.
I had a good time there. Went for a friend's birthday party. I was tired as hell driving up there and driving back. Usually I'm not, but I think that goes along with some female issues I'm not going to bore y'all with on this podcast as to why I was tired as fuck. But prior to that, I did go to a dope tiki bar with Kiera Sophia. She put me on to that. We definitely all got to go. Like, we all got to go.
I think I saw on your gram that you was somewhere cool.
They were setting my drink on fire.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is Sean doing?
Hey.
Well, I don't know about it.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm in the bed like,
right. Right. They always want to know where I'm going, what I'm doing, especially Sierra.
I just want to be in your world.
No, Sierra, the socialite. They know all the people. I just get in where I fit in. But it was cool. We definitely got to go. Yes. But before that, we almost won a hip hop trivia.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, yeah, we did. You know what? I ain't even gonna dog nobody out. No, we did almost win hip hop trivia. We came in second place. And it was about like a point. I think it was about like a point. It was hip hop Hollywood, right? So it was like film. You would have liked it. It was film, TV. Ooh. So like TV shows, movies, and shit like that.
So what happened? Why y'all ain't bring home the gold?
Somebody in there was just wrecking shit. Like I feel like they must invite their family members and tell them what the questions are ahead of time, because it don't be easy questions. It'd be like, who directed that obscure black film from 1989? Like, who the fuck is gonna know
It'd
that?
It'd be like, who pierced Tupac nose in Poetic Justice? Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to know that?
So who winning that? Like, come on. But we lost by like a point. Or was it 1 or 2 points?
Listen, let me tell y'all the lead up, right? So they named the teams, right? But they going from lowest to highest. So we ain't heard our name yet, right? So we grabbing our hearts like we damn Fred Sanford. Like shit. We about to win this shit. This is a big one. I've been going to hip hop trivia off and on for a year. I've probably only been in like 6, right? Really in a year. They have it every Wednesday at this place called Slice. Free plug if you live in Atlanta. Slice hip hop trivia on Wednesdays at 8:00. But yeah, so we like, oh shit, like we about to win, You win like a bar tab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like $50.
Yeah.
But that's good enough for a drink for everybody on the team.
Everybody get a drink.
And they got half price bottles of wine on Wednesday.
Right.
We could have got bottles.
Yeah.
Bottles and models. Bottles and models. Yes. So they get there and then it's like the Ain't Shit Show. And we like, oh shit, but y'all didn't win. This team won.
Yeah, they did. They got it.
I would have flipped shit over.
Yeah.
See,
And it was only like 3 people, I think, on their team, right? Like, they had less
who were
people than
they?
us. I don't know.
But
can we
listen,
find
the
them?
times that I've been, it's been like people who run like hip hop blogs or people who like were in hip hop themselves.
yeah, like,
you know,
you should be
Atlanta.
banned.
They should be. Thank you very much. I feel like that too. Fuck you
Like-
and your hip hop lifestyle. Like, this for regular people that just listen to the music and watch the movies.
Right.
Y'all out here taking the tabs every Wednesday. Like, no.
Bree is an Angela Davis.
Oh, yes, for those of you who don't know.
You see this raggedy ass t-shirt she got on right now?
Who, me?
Yes, this one.
Yeah.
They
It's
mad.
just go there.
dirty.
Okay, I have
Right.
a Shaw University t-shirt on. It is a t-shirt I got from a bitch I dated. Okay.
Not a bitch.
And I mean, just a woman,
Savage.
whatever, somebody I dated. I'm
young
not a bitch and like, I can't be disrespectful.
Too late.
But whatever, a bitch I dated, right? So, and it's my workout shirt because the nigga gotta go to the gym after this. So I come in and fresh like,
You can't be
doing
supposed
with
to
that
be
t-shirt
fresh
on.
With no fucking
she like, you got a Shaw
you.
t-shirt on? So I'm like, huh? And I don't even, notice anymore. So I'm like, oh yeah. She like, what you got that on for? like I don't need to wear clothes.
You lucky we don't strip you down right now.
I didn't know it was all these
Right.
anti-Shaw
Because
people
you
out
don't
here.
know about HBCUs. That's
I
why
went to
think-
Norfolk State University for
Oh,
undergrad.
damn, you did, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Y'all only know.
Oh, ain't no competition there except for Hampton.
I hadn't heard it.
Hanford.
No, I hadn't heard of Shaw until I moved to North Carolina. I hadn't heard of Shaw or St. Aug.
Listen, I'm not even mad
I
at you
didn't
for
know.
working out in that shirt. I'll probably work on a call or something.
Right.
In the
You
shirt.
strip it up, turn it into a wash.
Everybody got
Just sliding mud in it on some bullshit.
First of all, I feel like Fresh always looking at my shirts though. Like I came in somewhere and I had like somebody something with some EDM shit on it, right? And she was like, I thought you said you ain't know them. And I'm like, who? And she's looking at the shirt and I'm like, I don't even look at I bought the shirt probably because of the color. I needed a gray shirt.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't
Hey,
know. I
listen,
didn't even know.
Listen, you need to know what you represent.
That
when
is
you put
true.
on clothes, because you might be wearing some shit you don't know, just like that
666.
that cop who had on the KKK shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
That was on social media. I don't know the ins and outs of that, but he was definitely a black cop who had on a shirt that represented basically the KKK. It didn't have KKK spelled out, but it was
It had some sort of image that they
and
used.
shit that they
frequently.
use. You know what I'm saying?
Like white hate groups. They weren't the only one that used it. It was like other ones used it
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
But yeah, and he didn't know.
That's
I
just
probably
like
do
my
need to
neighbor
know.
Pulled up and I saw he had this. Is it "Don't Treat on Me"?
Don't tread on me.
Tread on me.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Mhm.
The snake, yeah.
And I was like, I told why I was like, this means something. I wasn't sure what. I thought
It's what it is.
But he was an Asian guy, so I'm like,
He got that free.
Yeah. You right. He didn't pay for that. You right. He got it from Goodwill or something. And he worth like $2 million.
Nah, he got that shit from his beauty supply store.
yo, I was in the house, got on this laptop and was like, that's like a white nationalist, and it came from the military, and Why's like, so what you gonna do now?
Right. You want to say something to him?
Hey, Kim Lee,
Thanks.
let me tell you
Right.
something about your wardrobe, bro.
Did you know?
Right.
Did you know?
He probably don't know though.
He
probably don't
Because
know.
you Asian, bro.
Yeah.
But his girlfriend white, so I don't know.
So she probably
And
gave it to him, and it was from her ex dude that was real white supremacist. See how shit happened? Thank you very much. I rest my case.
Ooh.
Invoice will be in the mail.
Facts. See how that story came together?
Put in the plot.
Yes, and it all circled back around. You
No,
get shit from people
really.
you date, and you don't really pay
They don't know
attention
the
to
story.
it.
Right, like that Shaw U shirt. It's okay. We gonna let you slide.
Yeah.
But if somebody hit you in the head with a brick while you at the gym, they ain't got shit to do with us.
Y'all, that's true. That would be
When
one
I
more
saw
strike.
Your shirt, I did side eye you though.
See?
But y'all know I didn't go to Shaw though. But it don't matter. You say
Right.
I
It
was
don't
like,
matter.
What is you doing?
You
bro?
can't you can't say
Fuck
I'm
is
not
you-
really in the
fuck is you
KKK.
doing? What's that girl that used to be like?
Who was that girl that had on that Shaw shirt again? Yeah, that Yo,
Never
hey, y'all
mind.
watch Insecure? Y'all know that's my show, so I always bring up Insecure. You didn't watch it?
Okay, quick story. So, first episode recorded. I'm like, lit. Maybe I do have HBO. Second episode, I went
No. Oh shit.
Third episode, I was like, I didn't record.
Yeah.
I don't have this. So I got a call. But
I got a call.
But they won't let me. I try to just do it like.
Just pay the bill, Bobby.
Yeah.
No, but okay.
I ain't ready.
No, hold on. What? Oh wait, you do have to have
Fuck
it.
ass Uverse, man.
Uverse sucks.
Sucks.
They have good internet though, but Uverse
No,
sucks.
they don't.
Oh.
You're lying. They don't.
They have.
My shit goes out at least 5 or 10 times a day. It could be no storm, blue skies, no wind, and my service goes out. So
you're right. I do remember that. I forgot. You're
and
right.
Comcast, there's a Comcast store maybe 5 minutes away. Why is Comcast not in our neighborhood yet is beyond me.
Really?
Yeah. So.
I had Comcast.
And it's not far either.
I didn't like them though. I didn't like. Actually, it was Comcast that had the good internet. I like Comcast. But Comcast fucked my shit up. So then I went to Uverse and they fucked it up. For the record, fuck you Comcast and fuck you Uverse too. And I got a whole story. I'm gonna save it. But Uverse, I will never get y'all shit again. But now I have Charter and they alright.
Listen, I have Comcast, and even though it's expensive, it's no more expensive than any other cable company I've had. I had Time Warner, whatever. But I do give Comcast props for having the best overall system.
Yeah.
Like, they have everything. Yeah. I talk to my remote. Like, I do all that shit. So, if I'm going to be paying out the ass, I'd rather be paying for that, but I don't want to.
No, but that's crazy because on demand, there's no on demand. Like, with Uverse, I mean, they have an on demand.
But it ain't like,
nothing's
nothing
up there. They'll have the show. I'm like, oh, I can catch up on... what's the shit called? Atlanta?
Mm-hmm. Atlanta, the show?
No.
Housewives?
What's the kids? Growing Up Hip Hop.
Oh.
You asked me about Atlanta.
I'm gonna say Bebe's kids.
They don't I'm like, oh, I can catch up on Growing Up Hip Hop. They haven't. Ain't no episodes. I'm like, what? And this
I need my money back, cuz.
Right, and that's how I've emailed them. Like, yo, what is you doing?
A scathing email.
Right. We gonna fight. So yeah, I'm over.
Yeah,
fuck
you.
I'm gonna pay the bill this week, and then I'm gonna catch up. I'll be here for the next.
Were you watched Insecure?
Yes, I have been watching Insecure lately. So
that's. Well, I saw the last episode, and it was three quotes. I wrote down 3 quotes because these quotes to me. First of all, I love Insecure. Y'all probably hear me talk about Insecure more than once on these shows because it's just one of the shows I really love. And it's very I feel like you got to be a part of the culture to get like some of the little nuances of the show. But it was 3 quotes where I was just like, yes, Issa and whoever else write this shit. So it was a part where Tasha was talking to Lawrence.
I remember that part. Yep.
And Lawrence was basically being a fuck nigga, and she was like, "You're a fuck nigga who think he's a good dude."
Yeah.
That was that shit, like...
Because she said he the worst kind of fuck nigga.
Yeah.
She said you the worst kind because you a fuck nigga that think you a good dude.
That is the worst.
Yes, it is. Baby.
Exactly.
You perpetrating, you smiling, you so...
And for most of the time, do the right thing. It's like subtle fuck nigga shit. I've never dated a fuck nigga that thought they was a good dude, though. Or, all the ones I did, they knew they was shitty. Like, they knew they was shitty. So, I think in a way, I've lucked out by not dating no fuck niggas that thought that they were good people.
Yeah, that's true. Another one that was super funny to me because it was super black was when Tasha was like, "This my play uncle."
Yo, I seen that too, and that shit made me mad because y'all know I hate that shit.
Me too.
This my cousin, bitch. That ain't your fucking cousin, ain't your sister. Let me tell you, I got family. Family is family, and y'all niggas not it. We not play nothing. Fuck out of here with the play shit. And I hate because then I don't never know when people say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this my sister. Like, is this your fucking sister or not? Like, come on.
Or is this a bitch you fuck?
Yeah.
And now she your sister, just like Play Brother.
Yes. But I like how she said play though.
Yeah.
She was like, this my play uncle.
She was like, hey, me such and such, this my play uncle. I was like, that was so black.
Yes.
A black person would definitely say that. White people don't even have real cousins. They definitely ain't about to have play cousins.
That is true. They don't know what a cousin is.
When the last time you heard a white person talk about their cousin?
Don't worry, we'll wait.
Right. Things that make you go, Hey, if we got any white listeners, I doubt it, but if we got any white listeners, tell us how many cousins you got.
Yes. We want to know.
7, not have you to know.
Yes.
Hey, and the last one that was so funny to me was when the dude asked Issa, could he titty fuck her?
Wait, what?
And she said, I respectfully decline.
They was about to smash it. He was like, can I titty fuck you? She was like, I'm going to have to respectfully
decline. Dog, and somebody respectfully
I would have walked
decline.
out. I would have walked out. Don't you
That's
ever,
like-
don't you fucking ever. Not the first time. Like, let's say I might be open to it. The first fucking time. Like,
And listen, let's keep it 100. Issa ain't even got that type of inventory to do that
she
type
don't.
of job.
Like, what was you gonna fuck? What was you gonna fuck to?
You just wanted to rub your dick on my chest.
Yes.
She was gonna rub her pits.
She was gonna smash them tits up like Phaedra on the Housewives. Y'all ever see how she smashes her breasts up? Her tits be in her neck.
Phaedra
Like,
for sure.
She was gonna Phaedra his ass.
Phaedra
Cause I
for
think
sure.
Phaedra got like an A- cup.
I don't know, but she be pushing them joints beyond belief.
Yeah.
They be like,
I wish y'all
y'all
could see
can't
it.
see this, but Sierra Tanae has her boobs pushed basically up into her
Yes.
tonsils.
And they big, y'all.
They big and ain't no bra on.
Yes.
I don't wear bras.
And they pierced.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We giving them all.
I forgot about that.
DMs.
Get into her DMs at Sierra Tanae on Instagram.
Listen, see with your eyes, not with your hands.
See with your eyes, not with your hands. Hey, that's so funny.
Okay.
But two songs, and then I'll be off Insecure. 2 dope songs that I find a lot of music on Insecure.
Yeah.
And Trampoline by Jadena. I want y'all to listen to that. Hit me up and tell me if y'all like that joint.
Oh yeah.
It go hard. I like Jadena.
I love
though.
Jadena. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to One Music Fest.
Yeah, I want to go, but I just can't come off that bread for like 5 people I want to see.
But just
That's
think,
what I
for
said.
one person, you'll spend the same amount.
Not for any of those people, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I did.
What
the
you
same
mean?
thing. That's
Like,
how
Like
Most
I'm
Def,
spending
Most Def
I'm spending
ticket?
200 for Jay.
Okay.
She like, damn,
Yeah.
I don't really know how to follow that up. I get it, but I don't.
I just feel like, especially like One Music Fest, if you gon' I would rather you curve Jay, but I know you're not.
I'm
because
not
that's your
gonna curve
guy.
Jay.
One Music, that's like a good time to like celebrate all levels of music.
I mean, it definitely is, but you got to be committed to be out there all day because the people you want ain't gonna be
you
together.
did it last year.
I didn't go to one. Did
Yes,
I go to
you
One
did.
Music last year?
Because that was when you.
I did go to One Music,
and
you
y'all
know
had
what?
a good time.
We did have a good time, and we bought our tickets late when they was just
Last
giving
minute.
them out. I think we paid like $30 for tickets.
Nah.
Oh, bitch, they give them out the end because I would definitely be there with my
Yeah.
hand
Yeah,
out,
same
like
day.
a little Somali
Scout
We
child.
did go. That's crazy. She know where I was, and I don't know. That's true. I was at One
Oh,
Music Fest.
yeah.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
Music Midtown.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Music. No, you're right. One Music Fest is not really that expensive. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. I was thinking Music Midtown. You're right.
Actually, I was.
But
too.
I was waiting
thinking
towards the
Music
end.
Midtown.
I was
Yeah.
waiting towards the end because what we did last year, we had like lawn
Right.
seats and shit.
Yeah.
And then like we just went up there when Dungeon Family came out.
True.
And got in the
But
regular seats.
Look, even now that we're talking about Music Midtown, they're having what's the full name?
Bruno
Mars, Future,
It's a
Mumford and
It's
Sons.
a better lineup.
Look,
for
I
music
am not
now.
here for Mumford and Sons, FYI. I don't want anybody to think I'm here for Mumford and Sons.
She's here
Ditto.
for Mumford.
She's here for Mumford.
They got a nice lineup though, Music
Yeah,
Midtown.
they
You're right.
do.
You're right.
I just
They
love
do.
music.
They do. It's just you got to be out there all day.
And being
For
out there
2
all
days.
day is pretty dope though, because
For 2 days. I can do it for 1 day.
yeah, but why not? Just being sweaty, one with the people.
Yeah, no. I
That's
hate
dope
that.
if that's
Jumping
what
up
you
and
into.
down.
I'm not really
Yeah.
into being sweaty.
I
I've
don't
been
want
sweaty,
to.
but
I
it's
said,
not
you
my
want
choice.
me to pay you
Yeah,
to
me
stand
too.
out in this Georgia heat and sweat all day?
I'm so for it.
No, but
I'm
I
so
would
against
definitely.
it.
I'm definitely waiting. But
Okay.
I probably will
Don't
go
dismiss
to.
it. We'll revisit it.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
for One Music
Yo, what the
Fest for
fuck?
sure. Something
Bree
is in
spitting.
Bree's cup. What's in
It's
your
a piece
cup?
of hair, and I felt, you feel something going to your mouth.
Ew, your throat.
you like,
Pubes in her
yo.
drink. I don't know who they was from.
No.
We're in Sean's home.
I'm like, yeah, bitch, who they listen to yours then?
Hey.
If you find pubes in your shit, look at the homeowner, okay?
It's better than that cat hair from them people you was hanging out with the other weekend.
They ain't got a cat. They got a dog.
All white people got a cat.
Right.
Somewhere. Actually, I think it's my eyelash.
Ew.
Hey, yo.
That's my eyelash to her pubes.
Yeah. Eyelashes trump pubes. That's a better thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Eyelashes trump other people's pubes.
True.
Yeah. Your pubes, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't really.
What do y'all do, like, if y'all, like, been starving all day, y'all pull up to, like, this fast food joint, you get to smashing your fries. You
smashing your fries.
And then you just pick up a fry, and you notice the light hits it, and there's a hair coming from it. Do you stop eating all your food because you don't know what the fuck else is going on?
No, I would blow that shit off and keep
smashing.
Yes, I would.
Okay, I just want to make sure my life doesn't.
I don't give a fuck, though.
Last night I went to Checkers.
No, Checkers stay lit.
Check them fries, man. It's crack.
Listen, I don't eat apple pies all the time, but Checkers apple pie, though.
I ain't never had that.
Sound like
listen,
the old guy.
Try that shit. Try that shit because they deep fry the shit. Anything deep fried is good and bad for you. Yeah. It's good to your stomach.
Don't McDonald's deep fry? McDonald's
no, they bake theirs.
Apple fries.
Well, I don't know. It sit under a light. Checkers cook theirs. Checkers cook they shit when you ask for the shit. You know what I mean? And then it got cinnamon on it. I burnt my tongue. I think I got a lawsuit Checkers, first of all. But it's super good. Oh, hey, I got some feedback that we go on tangents. Let me tell y'all something about our tangents. Our tangents is a part of this podcast. What we really want y'all to do is come into our conversation. These are conversations we have regardless, whether y'all hear it or not. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do.
We just making y'all privy to the conversations that we have. So when we go on these tangents, it's not like we trying to stop them.
No.
So
if you want us to stop them, you probably need to skip to the next podcast.
Right.
Do a little fast forward.
Right. Oh, okay. And last but not least, the second song is a song called Poppin', and it's from this girl called
Bitch, you talking about that song that was at the end of the fucking show.
Yeah.
I was literally watching it and reading the captions like, this bitch is wild and out.
Right.
What the fuck is she talking about? All I heard was, bitch, poppin'. I was like, what is going on? Why is she doing this?
She's like, I'm a bad bitch, I'm popping something. She from the DMV area. But I love it because the songs that be going, it fit. But it be like the wildest songs, you know what I'm saying?
But that's also a dope opportunity for these smaller artists to get these platforms. So shout out to Issa.
Her name is Rico Nasty, and she from the DMV area.
Rico Nasty.
And she probably talk like Shabai.
No, but she do talk. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to our area, dog.
That's what the little dreadhead bitch talk like on
Bad Girls Club.
Yeah, she was.
I was like, she
was annoying.
You need to die. No, don't say that.
See, this is our problem. We just went 30 minutes into this.
I know.
See? Jesus.
Okay.
All right. So,
but the shit be hilarious.
In order to breeze through this, we're about to go into litter shit.
Sean said if she ever were to be arrested, don't look. She's gonna go before the judge. It could be for a traffic violation. Judge, just give me the death penalty.
Listen, they talking about the fact that
I did it.
I don't fuck with jail. I've never been in the police
never
car.
Been to jail.
I've never been to
Some
jail.
jails are nice.
No, ain't no such thing as a fucking nice jail, my nigga. Like, ain't no such thing as a nice jail. I don't want to go to jail. I'm not built for jail. I already know that about myself. I don't want to spend the day. I've watched enough TV to know that jail is not the place for me.
It's not a good place.
And the work that I do, I can't have a record of any kind. No, don't get me wrong. I've gotten a lot of traffic violations.
What if one day they say, Sean, you know what? You've skated by long enough.
I ain't no skating by. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm obeying the rules.
You got 72 hours in DeKalb County.
Lock her up. I'm going to call my mama like.
I feel her. I don't want to go to jail either. I don't want to be out here going to jail. However, right, there are certain circumstances where I'm going to do that shit. So,
I mean, if I go to jail, it's going to be a situation where, look, I know that's what I'm about to do.
Right.
Like I always say some shit like, if anybody ever touched my nieces or anything like that, I know I'm going to jail. I got to get my mind fixed to go to jail. But I'm not about to be doing no bullshit to be
Ain't
going
nobody
to jail.
telling you rob your neighbors and shit. You know what
No,
I'm
but
saying?
it's little shit that I really want to do, like sell weed or something.
Right.
But I don't want to go to jail. Like I
You're
just
not
don't
going
want
to
to go
jail
to jail.
constantly.
And I think I
I
could make a lot of
understand
money selling weed.
Yes, you could. Some people do, and they've been in jail too.
Right, but I don't want to go to jail.
Listen, I'm a risk taker. I be looking like
I'm a risk taker. Like,
I got that loud.
I got that line, I got that pack.
If I ever go to jail again, because I have been in jail once. But if I ever go to jail again, it will probably be for defending myself or defending my family or like fighting or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what
Make
I mean?
it something worth it.
Right.
But I can't
I'm
be
not
in there
going
on
to jail
no
for
bullshit.
fighting. I'm not gonna go to jail
I would
for
probably
because
go
you
to jail for
can't
fighting.
make me see. Well, you have to master your piece because can't nobody make me that mad. Maybe like 5 years ago.
Well, I'm probably not going to like initiate shit, right?
Yeah,
but
but you'll
bitches
finish
are
it.
ignorant.
Oh, yeah,
People
they
are
are.
ignorant. So if
Yeah.
you come over here wanting problems, I'm gonna give you some. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Right.
gonna go hire
You
a
asked
lawyer
for it.
because these bums out here can't afford one, and I'm gonna tell them it was self-defense because that's what it was. I didn't come up swinging on you, and we. Just
Hey, but we know the system fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So because the system ain't right, I can't depend on the fact that I know I was in the right to get through the system
That's
properly.
very true.
You know what I'm saying?
And I would risk it. Yeah, I would.
But Bree, you light
keep your
skin,
distance.
so
you light skin, you closer to the Anglos.
Right.
They'll let you out.
Girl, you know, and I will pull the whitest card.
Okay.
Like, what are you talking about? Look at my, like, I will pull out all receipts. Like, what are you talking about?
Nigga like
Yeah.
us will get Sandra Bland.
Sandra
You,
Sandra
nah.
What did I do?
Next,
Next, like you was breathing next to her. Bree,
Right.
go ahead. You good.
right? Nah, man. Nah, it's too real out here.
That's facts.
It's real out here for people that's at the paper bag test.
At the paper bag.
Because we not dark, but we not light either. We
Yeah.
not light as Bree.
Oh,
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
definitely
Okay,
going.
Bree is not. I am light skinned, but it ain't like I'm like
No, we know you black.
Girl, wintertime,
I'm
you
about
like
to say,
3 or 4 shades.
I am
lighter,
so
stop
much.
faking.
So I'm tan right now because I went to St.
Yeah, you are
Martin.
tan.
So I am lighter than this. However, I ain't that light. It's bitches lighter than me.
Of course, this bitch is lighter than you, but them bitches ain't in this room. So you the light bitch in the room.
That.
Light skin and light eyes. We just brown with brown eyes. We popping. Don't get it twisted.
I mean, this
we
none of
get
that.
it popping.
I like them brown with brown eyes.
Hey, I like them brown,
I like
yellow,
them
Puerto
brown.
Rican, and hey shit. Hey.
Conversation with mixed faces.
Hey, I just want y'all to know these the same niggas who like, come on, let's get this done so we can get up out of
Yeah,
here.
we
in
was.
an hour and a half.
Yeah, okay,
No,
come on,
but I
come
gotta
on.
hit the gym.
She gotta hit this gym with this turban on and get put up out of there
I'm
while
probably,
they send the bomb squad in. All right,
10
listen,
o'clock,
we
10
need to
o'clock.
move into Little Shit. Little Shit is our pop culture segment of the show, and we just talk about the bullshit that y'all see on y'all timelines and on these blogs. As always, put your cups up. We gotta have a moment of silence because Rihanna trying to get you haters up out of here. Yeah.
Rihanna said for the one time. Let me let
One
you
time
bitches
for the
know.
one time.
Time out. Did y'all see Chris Brown? He was looking with his looking ass.
Stop skipping ahead on my subject. Let me brief the people. Let me
Okay.
brief the people on what's going on.
Fine.
So Rihanna was looking like a snack. Rihanna was at an event in Barbados called Crop Over, which is visually similar to Carnival. She stepped out in a jewel-encrusted costume with green and pink feathers and not much else. And Rihanna was looking good. She wanted to tell you bitches, look, I heard y'all on the TheAintShxtShow and everywhere else. I'm not pregnant. Take a look. Look at me. Eat it up.
Girlfriend pregnant.
What you gotta say?
Went on block pregnant.
Hey, that's
She
funny
pregnant.
as hell. That 2 Chainz shit.
Wasn't
That's
that
what
Gotti on
they
the part?
did.
Yeah.
Crackhead over there with pregnant. My dog pregnant.
pregnant.
Everybody pregnant, but my partner's them. I love Atlanta, first of all. I love Atlanta.
And I love Rihanna.
Hey, do
Me
y'all
too.
think this was Ree saying, shut the fuck up, I'm not pregnant, I'm just thick, bitch?
Absolutely. She was saying, be humble, sit down. And that was all she wrote. When she saw it, I was like, shaboing, boy.
Shaboing. No,
creeps.
Everything.
Equal
just filled
opportunity
out.
creeps, man.
No, but everything was like in the right place. Like
Yeah.
boobs. She still has a small waist. Her thighs is still popping. She had that hair. I mean, she does no wrong to me.
I love that about her hair.
Yes.
She can rock any hairstyle. But
Rihanna can definitely rock anything.
Yes.
Like literally.
And I've never known
everything.
anybody that can do any fucking thing.
I don't know, but like
I
in
can't
that
do that.
transition phase when she was wearing like these
Actually,
big body
you
suits
and
and shit.
Chelsea.
I'm just playing.
No, you and Chelsea are close second though. I feel
Yeah.
like you and Chelsea probably my only two friends that anything I see on, I'm like, damn, she rocking that. That's true.
Thank you, friend. That's my friend.
They hyping
Shout
each
out
other up.
Chelsea to you
They
too,
drinking
girl.
each other Kool-Aid in here. They drinking each other Kool-Aid in here. I think you're beautiful, baby. I think you're beautiful. Hey, look,
Thanks,
look.
Fresh.
That's all you gotta do. Is she
Thanks,
back?
Fresh.
She back in the mall.
First was
She
sour.
Exactly. And like C said, Chris Brown gave a little looking eyes emoji under the joint.
This nigga.
Hey, listen, so the conversation that's been coming up about this looking eyes, is it playful or is it stalkery? Because Chris Brown has a reputation.
I think it's playful. I'm gonna say because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Like I don't want none of my exes thinking that now if I was to do some like bitch, I don't want any of y'all bitches. Like
Right.
it's just playful.
Yeah.
It's been so long. I feel like at some point there's a statute of limitations.
So you saying a
I really
motherfucker
just
can put
chill.
speed knots on your head and then it's like, you know what? You can look.
Oh, I want to think about that.
And you gotta think.
Yo, you
Kabuchi just got
You
a
right.
restraining order against him.
But okay,
because
but
he
I will
is a
say
stalking
this,
ass
though.
nigga.
But I will say this: it does appear as though Chris and Rihanna have made amends. It's water under the bridge. You know, like I feel like so for them because of now. Actually, yeah, you're right. If it was me, you can never put your hands on me and think we ever going to be good. Don't put no looking shit under my shit. Like, don't do that. But if they made amends and they've done whatever, then it's playful.
I wouldn't even say they made complete amends more than Chris thinks he can do whatever.
True.
And
good point.
it's just gonna be what it is. And I think that he has that mentality where he can just do that. Right.
Ooh,
and
true.
Right. And it doesn't shit don't apply to him.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I
and
think
she ain't paying his ass no mind no way.
I mean, she's definitely not paying him no mind, but I think that unfortunately or fortunately, when you're in the public eye, you know, it's public opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So even if you and Rihanna have definitely made amends or whatever, that's cause for a text like, I see you.
But
like
you
you
know
looking
what? He
good,
want
like I see you.
attention.
Yeah.
As much as Chris says, everybody want. As soon as they don't have attention, because fame is a drug, right? So
Yes.
he knew they were gonna pick it up and run with that shit, and he wanted that shit because ain't nobody been talking about Chris Brown lately. So
True.
that's probably what it is. Like that nigga's
Yeah.
addicted to fame, because you can't be narcissistic
addicted
and
to
not be
bitches.
addicted. Yeah,
And he fucked up. He probably look at Rihanna and just face palms.
But Chris also the type of nigga too, though, that he want whatever he can't have.
Yeah.
So he had these bitches, and he did whatever to lose these
Right.
bitches.
Yep.
Because I feel like all of them were very loyal bitches.
Yeah,
to
they
him.
Yeah.
were. Yeah,
You
they
know what
were.
I'm saying? And now that you don't have them no more, it's just that I need to know that I can have you.
Right.
Not that I necessarily want
And
you.
he's probably
No,
really
that's
remorseful about.
That's true.
I think he probably does feel like really bad about.
I
what
don't think. I
happened.
think he bad. He said he got caught because I'm sure he put his hands on Karuchi.
I am.
Oh no, I'm
He
sure he
did.
gonna put his hands on the
Karuchi's
next
neighbors were the ones that
Called the police.
called the police.
Yeah.
bitch. True.
So I don't think he, but I
Yeah.
think that, in hindsight, like when you see Rihanna, who she is now,
Yeah.
in comparison, like how you treated her back then,
Right.
Yeah.
it's like, God damn, like I done fucked up the church's
But
money.
you know what?
Because that could have been his Beyonce.
It could have been, but I feel like now this is going to be an unpopular opinion. Okay,
Hey,
I think
that's what we live
Rihanna looks
for.
great. Okay,
Yeah.
but I think she looked better smaller. I'm a fan of small Rihanna. Okay, like I feel like she looks great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when Rihanna was in them little crop over like
Yeah.
a couple years ago, I'm like, bitch, like
I
it's
follow
a
you.
snack still, right?
Mhm.
But before it was a better snack. That shit probably
Picking
tasted
up what
much
you
better,
laying
You know what I'm
down.
saying? So I am a fan of smaller Rihanna, but I still think Rihanna looks good. Like you can't by any means say that she doesn't look good. But for me, if you give me a choice, bitch, I'm snatching up Rihanna from like 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I think that first of all, I thought Rihanna looked fat. Prior to not this particular picture,
Yeah.
but when we
She's
were
lost weight.
speculating
I
that
think she's
she
lost
was
weight. I think
Pregnant?
she's lost weight since before she's lost weight. Because let me tell you something. You're not going out at, you know what I'm saying, the little joint she was at. I think she lost weight.
Diet.
She's still thicker, but
Flat
I definitely think she lost weight. I don't know what these
maybe in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I mean,
you haven't seen Rihanna's body. You have not really seen Rihanna. Rihanna been in baggy shit. Then you wasn't comfortable enough to be in regular clothes, but then you kind of crop over. That's because you done lost weight. Let me tell y'all something, fellas. Because that's what women do. Yeah. Like, I might be like damn,
like I'm on my oversized shit right now.
Exactly.
But this is what women don't understand, that a nigga is gonna fuck you regardless. You doing all this for niggas? No, you doing all this for bitches.
I don't think she.
No, thank you. Let me tell you, she right. She absolutely right. Niggas gonna fuck regardless. I don't do this shit for niggas. I do this shit for bitches.
Right. You definitely do
and any woman that say they don't, a goddamn lie. Okay.
Because a nigga is gonna smash regardless. They don't care about none
paper
of that.
bag on your head.
Right.
Busted
Quavagene Sharp.
Right.
Now let me stop. We ain't even to that story. That was shady. God. Anyway, but listen, for me, I feel like Rihanna was always cute when she had on them big suits with the big shoulders and shit. When she first started getting big, I wasn't feeling it. Right. But now I see her in this crop over outfit, and I'm like, that's your grown woman body, and I'm with it.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's grown woman.
She looked like a woman. Like
yes. I'm with it.
It's all good though. But I'm with it. Rihanna, slim down for Brie.
Don't slim down for Brie, but don't get no bigger.
Stay where you at.
Stay right there. You right there in that
Brie,
good range.
come as you are. My church is open.
Hey, I know
she
that's
like old Rihanna, new Rihanna.
she like Aretha Franklin Rihanna. I don't care.
I like Michael Jackson Rihanna.
My church is open.
7 days a week.
The Church of Creep is open.
You know,
equal opportunity.
I'm just looking. I'm going through all the years. I'm like, damn, she was fine right there. Damn, she was fine right there. So come as you are, Reed.
Hey, that's funny. So Rihanna gaining this weight and being lit at crop over, lit or shit?
I'm gonna give it lit.
Lit.
Double lit. Double lit times infinity.
Double lit go.
All right. Talking about less savory things. Where there's smoke, there's Valtrex. So Usher has more lawsuits, man.
Another one.
Yes. Usher has more lawsuits coming. So there has been 2 more women and a man now accusing Usher of being a part of this herpes scandal. Because it's not saying whether they have herpes. What do y'all think before I get into the other part, which is clearly the Quantasia Sharpton part of this? Are y'all surprised that it's a man in the mix?
Absolutely not. No. I've been thought Usher was suspect since way before, so I'm not surprised. I'm just surprised it took this long for a man to publicly come out and say that he had some sort of sexual contact with her.
True.
I would have to strongly fucking Brie. Okay. First of all, just because he is a little metro does not automatically
metro. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
It does not qualify him for the little
homosexual,
the little homo buzz. It doesn't, and I hate when people say that. And I get it. He's fine. Like,
is he?
I don't think he's fine.
Yes, I don't find Usher attractive.
I don't at all.
Neither one of us find
Usher
attractive.
Really, we can just cut this conversation real short.
Listen,
because y'all not gonna do my
y'all
man
seen
like
that movie The Gods Are Watching? It's
No.
from back in the day.
No.
It was about these people in Africa and a bottle fell from the sky because they threw up.
I'm like,
Look at the God. Go to your Netflix or something. It's called The Gods Are Watching. And there have been memes about Usher. That's what Usher looked like to me. He looked like the little guy who found the bottle.
I think Usher in the face is ugly. I think his body's nice.
What?
But in the face, I think he's ugly.
I don't think he's unattractive. I just don't find him
he need a
attractive.
nose job. You know what?
No,
it is a nose.
He needs a nose job. Yeah, he needs
his
a
nose
job.
is fine. Why does he need a nose job?
Because
why?
it tickled niggas'
big and
balls.
grotesque.
Y'all so fucking weird.
I gotta pee now. Listen, I'm not all that there's a man in the mix, and I'm gonna give you my dissertation as to why. Why I think Usher is bisexual by fresh.
Yes, he likes
shit! You are not off his case.
How do you know Usher like colonics? You be at his joint in Atlanta.
Actually, I did.
Oh, there you go.
Creepy.
Listen, Usher was mentored by Sean Puffy Combs when he was 12 and 13 years old. They sent Usher to New York so that Puffy could turn him like artist development type shit. Usher has talked about this shit where he was included in some wild shit like sex, drugs, alcohol, all of that. I've drawn two conclusions from that. I've drawn that's why he likes older women.
Yes, definitely.
Because he's used to older women
I agree.
doing all the sexual stuff to him when he was very, very young. And that's why he always gets with the older woman. Second, I always thought he liked the little man action every now and then because that's what Puffy is into. Allegedly.
Puffy.
Allegedly, Puffy is definitely dives in the man cave every now and then. And nothing you can tell me that tells me Puffy... Now, Puffy like women. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But I know that bisexual thing is a thing. And I see Puffy, Jamie Foxx, a lot of these people really
we be on the same page, Sean. I feel like Jamie Foxx too. Sorry, Jamie. Yeah.
Jamie, we love you. Listen,
music
we're
is
all
great.
inclusive. We don't care who we have sex
I bumped
with.
that
But that don't
album.
mean you ain't gonna get these jokes or these comments, my nigga.
Or these opinions, nigga.
Or these opinions. So yes, I feel like Usher goes spelunking every now and then.
I hate you.
SAT word.
Right. I feel like he goes spelunking every now and then. And I feel like too, like when you a man who's famous and get as much ass as these niggas do, you just want to, you just want to switch it up.
You gotta switch up at some point in time. Like you can't do anymore. You can't get any more beautiful ass.
Starkeisha come in. What's her name?
Yeah,
Starkeisha.
Quanisha.
Quanjanae.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's
this shit wrong.
who is Quanjanae? That's the little girl from the Oscar nominated little girl. Sorry, Quanjanae. We mean Quantasia Sharpton. So let's move into Quantasia Sharpton. So Quantasia Sharpton says she had sex with Usher 2 years ago, but does not have herpes. She wants money for her pain and suffering because she was exposed. The internet has been going off because they like, nah, ain't no way Usher would have sex with a BBW. And you know he.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, that's what the internet is.
I mean,
saying.
I know.
That's what I'm just recovering. The Famous blog has did some research and uncovered that
Quavantasia, is that her name?
No.
Her name is Quantasia, but I keep calling her Quavanjanae. That Quantasia is a scammer. She has lied about working at Def Jam. She lied and said she was pregnant with August Alsina baby. Some say she said she was pregnant with twins from August Alsina. And we don't even know if August Alsina like girls. Moving along.
I don't think he does.
And said she was in a 1.5-year relationship with Keith Powers, the guy who played Ronnie in the New Edition movie. He's been in some other stuff, but I think that's more recently what he's known for. And she posted recently, I need money, which I don't find no problem with that because I probably do that once a week. Right. And she posted, enjoying my last couple days as a regular girl.
Now that's where I said, now you little
scamming ass duplicitous
Joanne.
Duplicitous. Hey, get your SAT words, get your pens out.
Listen. What about it?
What do you think? She like, what do you think? I guess one of my first questions is she had a live press conference with Lisa Bloom. So Lisa Bloom, y'all have heard Lisa Bloom. We've only had 5 shows, but you've heard Lisa Bloom a few times because she represents Black China, and she's been calling out for these women who's been in contact with Usher.
Reveal yourself.
Do you think should Lisa Bloom chill, or is she just doing her job by getting all these weirdos to come out and say they had sex with?
So
Usher.
this is my thing with the Q bitch, whatever her name is, right? I
Q
felt like
bitch.
when she came out, Usher absolutely could have fucked her. Who cares if she's
Yeah,
a
and
big
there's
woman?
video
They
of
fuck
him.
big women all the time.
Yeah.
Like just because you might not have her on your arm publicly doesn't mean he didn't fuck her. So that whole like bullshit about of course he didn't fuck her, that's bullshit. Y'all know what these niggas doing. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors. But if she is scamming, then the fucking lawyer should have done her job.
True.
And did a background check on that bitch and uncovered all of the shit she needed to uncover.
Yeah.
So now it looks bad for Lisa Bloom because it looks like you shirked your responsibilities as a lawyer just to have a little bit of additional limelight. So that's my issue with Lisa Bloom. Like, come on, you're a lawyer. You could have easily done this work. You know,
what's the
Famous? It's a blog.
Oh yeah,
that should be
if
popping,
Famous
too.
can find the tea.
Yeah.
At least
how you couldn't find it.
But I mean, from an attorney standpoint, she might say, okay, yeah, you this, but just because you this don't mean that you didn't have sex with Usher. When there's video, that's what I love about the internet. Internet can find receipts all day, every day.
And they
Don't
show
go
on
hire
the
no
stage.
private detectives. No, none of that. Listen, the internet will produce.
But if you
Donald
know
Trump, the internet can produce receipts immediately.
Yes, Mr. Trump, fuck you. And
I didn't
you
even
need
want
to
to
learn
do
your
no
lesson.
stories about him today. I didn't even want to do no stories about him today. But my other thing about that whole like BBW thing is just like, why are y'all acting like y'all been seeing Usher with bad bitches?
No bullshit.
Usher ain't been seen with no bad bitches. He was with Chili, and the only reason she popular, or y'all think she bad, is because she got good hair.
No
She
bullshit.
shaped like a 12-year-old boy.
Agreed.
That she ain't never changed her hair. She just want these baby hairs to flourish. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about edges, boo. But you done had your hair the same for 45 years. Chili ain't all of that.
Nope.
Fucking Tamika Raymond looked like a whole man in the face.
She looks horrible.
Yeah.
She looks like a whole man.
I don't
in the
even
face.
have any comebacks to this because
And then
it's
the
right.
new one, Grace, who he's apparently cheating on multiple times.
And she
based on the
unbothered.
timeline.
They said
She
don't
looked
give a fuck.
extra blah.
Yeah, she blind.
She
So
looked
Usher, you
extra
have
blah.
had no bad bitches, and then you get the most publicity
Typically,
for
you
Quantanisha, what a scammer.
Quantanisha the scammer. Joanne the big bone scammer. Like, so what do you feel about your man's right now? This is your man's. What do you feel about your man, Sierra,
I'm
today?
really sad right now that y'all really trying to go in. Wow.
She mad because she don't have no comeback. That's
Nah,
what it
because
is.
it's true. He ain't never really fucked with no bad bitches. But y'all can't call this man gay.
We can. We can allege.
I feel like it's my opinion, Usher.
Yes.
Right.
Is
I mean,
that you're gay and I'm not.
You're fine. You're fine.
But it's not because of his metro thing, to be honest. I feel like there's a difference between seeing a guy and just thinking he's metro and then seeing a guy and thinking he's effeminate. You know what I'm saying? And for
what
me,
about
Usher,
he's feminine?
Usher gives me effeminate. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't give you like a cut and dry thing. It's not like he dresses like a woman or he talks like a woman, but he gives me down low ATL, effeminate, gay. Like there is something about him that exudes effeminate.
Like he
vibes.
would go to a party. That's the thing. Like a bunch of rich niggas go have sex with niggas,
right?
Or the low.
Dick
That's
suck
what
in
he
Hollywood.
Yeah, with him and Puffy and Jamie Foxx and who else?
Who else was in there? I don't know. All them niggas that they was hanging around.
Womp,
I feel like
womp.
they probably all do that. You know.
So, do you agree Tamika Raymond looked like a man?
Yes.
Do you think that a man who could date a woman that looked like a man will fuck a man?
No.
What about men that want to fuck studs?
Yeah. If you want to fuck a woman that looks like a man, look at XT.
You gotta say
We gotta ask our other castmates. We'll come back.
Hey T, you gotta defend yourself next time on here.
All I'm saying is that this man included, I just think everybody just try to jump on the bandwagon because everybody thinks like, oh,
I've always thought Usher was down low.
Yeah,
I've always thought
that.
But the thing about me, I don't have any problems with that. Like,
No,
I don't have any problems with it because I'm not fucking Usher.
Right, if he was, then I would be like, okay, who cares? But
Right.
I just never got that.
You never got that.
No.
See, like, Drake. Drake is the closest thing to gay, but I don't think Drake gets down like
I don't
that.
think. I've
But
never
Drake is like the
felt like
closest thing to gay you could be without actually touching penises.
He looking at me.
Like, I don't think Drake is like that, but he's like a soft ass nigga. So it's not about just, I don't know, this persona that you give off. It's something about Usher, and I'm with Bree. I've always gotten a down low, like. It might be something you do 2 or 3 times a year, or it gotta be a special.
Or maybe it's an itch that you scratch. Listen, it's plenty of dykes out here that scratch, or women who identify as lesbian.
Yeah,
you know, fuck niggas every once every.
That was a harsh word.
Well, I use dykes, fags, niggas. I use all of that shit. Sorry, this is the Ain't Shit Show.
This the Ain't Shit Show.
But that's what I use. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's plenty of dykes out here who every once in a couple years they get some dick. You know what I'm saying? Real dick.
Sexuality is
so
fluid.
Men can do the same thing. Maybe every once in a while they get some. You know what I'm saying? They get some dick too.
No, that's true. I just don't see that for him.
Yeah, I feel you.
But
just because you don't see it, really, you might be Ray Charles to it.
Can I get some more? Can you put some drink in my cup?
You need some drink.
In my cup.
Hey, Usher.
Sierra is legitimately sad right now, y'all.
Right,
like she does not look happy.
All right, so the fact
not
that
a happy camper.
Quantasia, let's just say she did have sex with Usher. That's a fact. Let's just say that that's a fact. Do she deserve money for just being in contact with him?
No, because it was still a choice.
Okay.
You decided to go backstage after the show or whatever the case may have been. So if you put yourself in that kind of danger, everybody is blaming Usher like, oh, you should have been forthcoming, which is true. You need to let people know the receipts that's on your dick.
Right.
But at the same time, we have to be responsible for our boxes as well.
Right. True.
So if you ain't trying to do a little check on your own, you can't be coming out the woodwork. Right. You can't come out the woodworks talking about what this man could have possibly gave you when you was quick to spread him and wasn't worried about what he was gonna give you at the time. So, girl, go sit down.
I'm split with my decision on this because on one, I'm just like you, like, man, whatever. Like, you ain't got it, so you need to chill. But on the other side of that, I feel like, and I said this one of the other podcasts, Usher, you have the most to lose. You should have these bitches and niggas signing NDAs after they fuck you. So you're not protecting yourself. So if you know, Kuvajane,
he should actually have them sign something that they take all risks. You can have them sign something that, listen, whatever happens as a result of this, you take all of those risks.
Well,
they don't care.
Hold on, baby.
Nigga, listen, if I gotta make... Listen, I have millions of dollars and a reputation to protect. If you cited this rules the mood, you didn't want the dick anyway.
No, they not ruining no mood.
Like, look, before you come in, disclosure.
Word.
Bitches will sell their souls to fuck celebrities. They not gonna read that. They just gonna sign it, whatever you want, babe. They just trying to fuck. They just want to say they
got to be more careful.
Yeah, so I'm just like, Usher, you didn't do whatever you're supposed to do. So I can't fault this girl for trying to get in where she fit in.
Listen, let me tell you something. If it was me and I fucked this nigga and I didn't get herpes, however, I think I could get a payout, you would have seen me and Lisa Bloom up there.
Right.
Fuck that.
With a button up.
With a button up. And my most white voice ever.
Right.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, because if I get a payout, I'm going to be laughing all the way to the bank. And your friends, the same friends that said, nah, you shouldn't have said something, going to be looking for handouts. And I'll be like, nah, y'all didn't support me. Y'all won't want me shooting at the
Look
gym.
at my birthday, though.
You was always
my favorite little life. You know I supported you.
Hey, that's funny as hell. Hey, do y'all think, why is Usher buried? Why is Usher always buried if he's clearly cheating all the time? He always married these old women.
Why are these people marrying him?
This is like his second or third. This is third.
I feel like it's the same reason that people get in relationships and cheat. Same shit. Like, people just want something steady. Yep. They want something steady. They want something to go home to at night. And they want to go out and live a single life, but they still, men, let me tell you, men just as desperate as women for companionship. People always talk about women, and let me tell you, it's the men who cannot be by themselves. If his wife died on Monday, he got a new bitch on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Like, men are the ones that cannot be by themselves. That is why Usher stays married. Damn. It's steady pussy in the bed every fucking night.
So when all fails and he's at these sex dungeons and all this shit y'all speak of, he can come home.
He got somebody Netflix and chill with.
He keep giving people this bumpy salted pretzel.
This sleazy sauce.
Ew. Nah, and homegirl she ain't bothered, she probably got it. Y'all think Tamika Raymond got it?
Yup.
Yeah.
How much would it take y'all to be with somebody that got herpes?
Nothing. You can't pay me enough. Now you throw out some gonorrhea, throw out something curable, then you could probably pay $100 million. But not no incurable shit. There is no price.
But good people have herpes too.
That's
Listen, we're not saying you're a bad person because you got herpes. It's just saying, what is it going to take for me to sign up?
right.
That's a lot of people got herpes.
No herpes, no HIV.
One of us in this room got herpes. And it ain't me.
Yes.
I'm out.
No.
Bree got it.
Oh, y'all did the shotgun. Oh, this is the Ain't Shit Show. Do y'all hear that? Do you hear that?
Hey, C was on. C was like, not me.
I'm gonna try to make my points.
I just got this.
Bree trying to make points while she getting diagnosed with herpes over here.
You could pay me for some gonorrhea, probably. Little syphilis. Right. If you like Bree, I'll pay you I'll pay you $100 million to marry this man with syphilis. Well, it's curable. That's fine.
Hey, you're willing to go blind for the dough because syphilis be making people blind.
Listen. If it goes untreated,
it's
only if it goes untreated. Okay, so. HIV, herpes, you can't be putting a price on that.
Word.
No. Give me something curable. I might think about it for $100 million.
Worst case scenario, I think Quantasia get a reality show. What y'all think?
Hell, they give her a reality
doing
show.
reality what? Reality scamming?
Her and Joanne
gonna be her dealing with life after the
Where's she at? Where's Quantisha?
Probably from Checkers.
She's from Atlanta. I will film this reality show with you.
Listen. Hey, that is funny. So Usher allegedly giving even more people herpes, and Quavanja trying to get this come up is lit or shit.
That is some shit.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go shit with that too. Even though I'm like, if you did in fact have sex with him, I can't blame you for trying to get some bread, but it's still some shit, man.
Right.
Usher, cough it up. Just settle and shut the fuck up.
Because the insurance company's saying like, listen, we gonna pay for him to fight the case, but we're not paying out these lawsuits because you didn't tell us that you had herpes.
Yup.
So Usher's not, because Usher's doing a defamation lawsuit.
Yeah.
Usher ain't saying nothing this whole time about it. So he's supposed to be putting together this defamation lawsuit against these people. So I don't know if the defamation lawsuit is I didn't give you herpes or I never had sex with you, period, but I do have herpes.
No, it has to be. To me, legally, it sounds like it has to be he never had sexual contact with them, because they're not saying, they don't have an issue with having sex with him. They have an issue with having sex with him and him saying he didn't have herpes, or he's trying to say I don't have it, and they're defaming my character by saying
that's what I was thinking.
he has to say that I had it and I told them I had it, and then you try to defame my character by making me out to be somebody who has sex with people and doesn't tell them.
That's true.
So, but he has not publicly come out and said that he doesn't have genital herpes. So I feel like Usher, you looking real suspect right now. But he could say it's their word against his. He could say I told them.
True.
You knew. You took the risks anyway.
Who would be there to debate it?
Right.
Nobody.
Bree couldn't find 2 clean socks that match, people.
She will throw you under the bus.
I do though. I go to the gym with like a red and a green sock and shit. If I can't
my
find
socks don't match at the
Christmas
gym
is-
either. Right. So
Silent
we
night.
already declared that the Usher shit was shit. So moving on to the next thing that is probably some shit as well, in my opinion. Boosie's son is turning 14, or he just turned 14 the other day, and Lil Boosie posted on Instagram to wish his now 14-year-old son happy birthday. Boosie wished his son Tootie Raw, that's the son name, Tootie Raw, a happy birthday, and promised him a bag of money, and I quote, a bad bitch to give you some head. Boosie later on went on TMZ and some other places and said that it was a joke. However, he already know that his previously 13-year-old son has gotten some head, and where he's from, kids at 13 and 14 be fucking. So why is everybody acting so shocked
and it
about what he
him
said? And it
that
don't
his
bother
children are
him.
fucking at this
Nigga,
age.
that's an anomaly. That ain't everybody.
Right.
That's you and yours.
So
I
is
wish
this
the
a
fuck
joke?
my niece
Like,
would.
how y'all feel about that? Because I definitely feel the
He's
way about that.
disgusting. Boosie, you trash. Always knew you was trash. And I feel like you should be placed in front of a fucking firing squad for your dumbass opinions. You are exactly the type of black people that I fucking hate, that I spend no time around, and you should be ashamed of the job you've done as a parent. And you and your whole family trash for that shit, actually, to be honest. Kids ain't out here fucking. It's your little pickaninny kids out here fucking. That's who out here fucking because you ain't raising them right. So while you out here thinking that shit a joke, that shit ain't a fucking joke. It is not fun to joke or funny to joke about little kids out here having sex. And I ain't surprised that you said this shit because you trash.
I'm weak as shit. Hey, she just ran Boosie for filth.
Oh, that shit gross. That shit disgusting. Anybody else who think that shit funny or that shit is a joke, y'all motherfuckers trash too.
And she just insulted our trash ass listeners.
Yeah, fuck y'all. Fuck out here.
Fuck the goddamn listeners.
Niggas need to know. Fuck that.
No, listen.
I wasn't ready.
I don't even like him. I never even liked his music anyway. All
Wipe
his,
me down.
all his little fucking ignorant ass stands out here. Fuck all of y'all. You and fuck and him.
So I am probably a lot in agreement.
I don't even know where to start.
Right, I don't even know where to start. I felt like she ran me for filth.
I was
Like, I'm
like, you know what? I'm a nasty.
I need to do better in life. Like, I really do, because I'm the type of black people she don't like.
Right.
No, but on some real shit, though, like, my whole thing about it is,
She like,
if it's a joke about molestation. Like, because I know you ain't about to get another 14-year-old to suck your 14-year-old's dick. You know what I'm saying? Or why is that funny?
right.
Why is that funny? And if that was your daughter turning 14, would you be like, yeah, and I'm going to bring a bad nigga over here to give you some head or show you how that box works?
Right.
Would you do that?
Right, exactly.
You know
and
what
you're
I'm saying?
perpetuating the stereotype and the cycle that black people are ignorant as fuck across the board. No matter what way you look at it, like you just you were the definition of all the shit that white people think of us in that moment, and that shit ain't cute.
No, it's not cute at all.
Me a headache.
And I don't understand how any parent. First of all, why are you wishing your son happy birthday with such language?
Right.
Like, what the fuck
Well,
is
it's
that?
their child sexual favors. Like, he's not an adult. He's not equipped to make any decisions as an adult about safe sex or responsible sex. Like, why is that a birthday wish for him? For him to get
Why is
sex?
that even
You
a
don't
thought?
feel like that's sick? I don't think of 13-year-olds as having sex. I'm not saying that 13-year-olds aren't out here having sex,
right.
but I don't encourage it. I don't think that just because people are doing it that it's okay and that should be a birthday wish for my child. You should want to raise better, productive citizens with good heads on their shoulders, not the trash you raising now.
And even if that's who you are and what y'all do in y'all hood, why aren't you trying to change that? Because when you know better, you do better.
Amen. Because he don't know better because he ignorant and he been ignorant.
That's why you can't get ignorant people money without education.
No, they should let me.
Facts.
You know what? Let me tell you. I'm Donald Trump. Listen up here, Donald. Okay.
Hey,
Bree wants this. She wants you. I want you to make me head of reproductive rights. Okay. Because what I want out here is some motherfuckers that have to have submit an application before they're allowed to have children, and I want you to run that application through me. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
do that.
The human race is about to stop.
It's about to be extinct as fuck. It's gonna be 5 people out here having kids every 100 years. Cause half of y'all, damn near everybody I know that got kids. Not everybody, but a lot of them motherfuckers, you shouldn't have them.
You shouldn't have had them. So Boosie, we need we really need where were you?
Why is it funny that people want young boys to be active? Like sexually active. And if they are sexually active, who do you want them to have sex with because you're
other little musty butt girls.
You're teaching your daughters one thing and you're teaching your sons a totally other thing. And then you wonder how your sons turn into an usher, putting dicks in the butts of other boys.
That's if he got daughters.
That was Shade. That was Shade directed at Sierra today. That was Shade.
Y'all could see my
he
side
might be teaching his daughters the same shit. We really
True.
don't know. He might be teaching his daughters the same shit. Like,
but it's
that
kind of like
prowess and all of that, just that manliness. That's what they think. They think being a man.
It's a lack of morality. Listen, I'm not even a fucking religious
say morale. It's a lack of just common.
No, it's a lack of morality because people think that sex is everything. There should be something in you that knows the difference between right or wrong, regardless if you have a Bible in front of your face or not. And the idea of 13-year-old children having sex and you perpetuating that shit is fucking wrong. And if your soul don't tell you that's wrong, you gonna bust hell wide the fuck open.
Oh, that's true.
And I
ain't
no church going bitch.
Especially when you say church going bitch, you definitely ain't church going bitch.
That shit wrong.
Well, he claimed that it was just a fucking joke.
Well,
the joke wasn't funny.
Right.
The joke wasn't funny. The joke definitely wasn't funny, and I find it sad because I know people who have claimed that they've had sex very young with older people, and if they think that it's funny. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, nigga, you was in an R. Kelly situation. Right. And especially with, young boys. A lot of boys, first of all, niggas lie. Y'all niggas lie just because y'all like to lie on y'all dicks and that's how y'all been growing up. Yeah. But everybody claimed they had sex with their babysitters when they was like 14, 15 years old. We know somebody who's a female who had sex they were the babysitter, but they had sex with a grown-ass female when they were very, very young. And I was like, dog, you got molested, right?
Right.
And they like, nah, I liked it. We like a
You're
lot of shit.
You're going to like it. It feels good. It's not okay that it feels good as a child.
Right.
That's why people grow up confused.
Yeah.
Because it feels good. It does feel good, but you're a child.
Yeah. And just because this is the standard in the hood where people are having sex young, that don't mean it's the right thing to do. He like, man, little bitches round my way having babies at 14, 15.
That don't make it right. You need to snatch that little girl up.
Like he grew up in every fucking hood the same. The shit going on at everybody's hood. Your hood ain't no different than everybody else's. And you still have adults out here that do not think that shit is acceptable or funny. Go to hell.
It's not funny. And unfortunately, it's people who look up to you as other ignorant adults that look up to you that's like, yeah, that's cool. It's not cool.
No.
It's not cool. Children having sex is not cool. Joe Budden was on Everyday Struggle. I watch Everyday Struggle, and Joe Budden was like, I don't want my son to be 19 years old and don't know how to talk to women. Talking to women and getting your son head when he's 14 years old is
totally different realms.
Totally different things.
Why is that even like I feel like there's so many other things to be worried about for a 19-year-old boy.
Listen.
Like that's what the fuck you worried about? You know how much other shit is a threat to him every day or how he should have a mind? Like, why is that the go-to?
Because niggas gon' nig.
Right. Exactly. But that goes back into, I have two nieces. One's 14, one's 19. They are not even thinking about, well, maybe they are thinking about it because they're human. They're 14. They're being experimental.
But it's not a priority for them.
No, it's it's not a priority. B, my sister and her husband raised them right. They teach them that, okay, look, this is gonna happen. Right. You're gonna have thoughts. You're gonna have feelings. You're gonna go to the movies with your friends, and the little boyfriend gonna be there. He gonna kiss on you. Gonna touch on you. You're gonna feel like this. But guess what? That shit is temporary. Like you have to teach your children the ropes, basically. Yes. And if this is what Boosie is teaching the kids or his son, then this is what we have to look forward to as a society.
That's why I'm having kids, because they might have to go to school with them little motherfuckers that Boosie raised. Boosie raised. Is it Boosie or Boosie? I don't even fucking know.
BOOSIEBABAZZA.
You know what? That's why his little ass was sick. That's why he was sick. That's his karma coming around back on him. That's why the little nigga was sick. That's why your black ass was sick. That's karma coming around. That's karma about to snatch you from this earth so that you don't do additional damage.
Damn. That's
big
true.
Big old facts.
And at the end of the day, like, you got to teach your kids. You know what I'm saying? We don't have kids, but we don't have kids for a reason because we don't want to do that shit.
Exactly.
We don't want to
We
be
don't
responsible.
be able to do it.
But for those of you who choose to take on these additional lives, your job is to teach these people. I remember my niece being very young, like 4 or 5 years old, and she came to us and we just all talking, and she was just like, this girl told this boy to show her his penis under the table. What? And I'm looking like,
see, my heart just palpitated right there.
but even at that age, she knew enough to know that shouldn't be happening. Like, she was just like, yeah, she asked
made
him
her
that.
uncomfortable because something ain't right.
Exactly.
Yo,
and
you know
that's what you have
right.
to instill.
Quick
in
story.
kids.
I was probably like
all them kids.
5. Little neighbor. Little chubby joint.
This her thought story. This when she turned into a thought.
It is actually. Me and him used to play together every day. His grandma and my grandma, close friends. He like, no, actually it was me. I was about to lie. I was watching.
You was the R. Kelly in this situation.
I was watching Real Sex on HBO.
At 5?
Yeah, my grandma used to fall asleep with HBO,
Sneaking.
and I'd be up on her hips.
Oh, watching people put their dick in the shoe because they got a fetish.
Yes, exactly. So next day I go outside, I'm like, wanna hump? He's like, yeah, what's that? I said, what's that? Take your pants off and I'm gonna get on top of you and move up and down. This was in the garden. Mind you, we was out in the middle of just public and we didn't even try to be discreet about it. We on the side of the house. Mind you, the side of the house is still on the main street. So
shit.
So I'm on top of him.
Oh my God.
Fucking is your pants off?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
My God. His grandma she was in the window, saw us down humping. She come outside, snatched me up. She whooped my ass. She sent me to my grandma's house. My grandma whooped my ass. My aunts came over. They whooped my ass.
You know everybody whooped.
I had like 5 or 6.
You got an ass whooping train rain on you.
And when I tell you, they all set me down and read me my rights about being a woman and having respect for myself, and little boys ain't supposed to touch you and all of that. To circle the square, we need more people that will whoop these kids' ass. Like, don't listen to what your goddamn daddy say, because that's a motherfucking lie. Come here, little boy. Let me tell you what's what.
It takes
a village. Yeah, because if you got ignorant ass people that's gonna tell kids shit like that, then you have to have an environment of where kids.
Your
can
neighbors
go to.
need to say shit. Like, you know, I saw such and such out there.
And y'all need to stop having fucking babies with these fuck ass niggas that y'all know ain't shit anyway.
Ain't shit.
The bitches ain't shit.
That's true.
That's why y'all having everybody's ain't shit niggas.
But I believe in catfish too, because I know a lot of good women who are single mothers who made a mistake.
That's true.
No.
Plan B is 2017
right, I was about to say,
now.
True.
Plan B been around for a hot little minute.
And I don't, because I don't be wanting to
I tried to ride
shit.
for y'all.
I'm a single mother, bitch. You chose that.
Right,
so
you chose
I don't give a fuck about your
I would
single
have been
mother
like, bitch,
story.
best friend punch me.
Yes.
Best friend push me down the
Like,
steps.
come on. I do not be wanting to hear that shit.
Wait, hold on, pause. You did. Sierra's telling you how to get a miscarriage for free $99.
You make bad decisions, but you still have time to redeem
Again, this is the Ain't Shit Show. Don't expect no more out of us than what you get.
I fucked up. Well, best friend, what we need to do?
We need to go to Six Flags, bitch. Get on this roller coaster, bitch.
Can you get $200 from your parents?
Right.
Okay, I might be able to scheme a little something for you.
Best friend, I got this credit card.
Niggas
so
get money up when they get out, when they go in jail. Y'all bitches can get $500 up for an abortion. Go to your friends.
Use your resources.
Oh shit! So Boosie getting his 14-year-old son head, or joking about getting his 14-year-old son a bad bitch to give him some head is lit or shit.
Shit. And fuck you and your family.
Definitely some shit. And if y'all got fuck niggas around y'all, or you a fuck nigga listening to this podcast and you know you down for shit like that, like, stop it. It's not cute. It's not cool. It's not manly. None of that. You looking like a fucking clown, and you gonna make your son look like a fucking clown.
And you better hope Trump don't make me
trying
in
to
charge
kings and
of the
queens.
Department of Reproductive
You
Rights.
better hope.
Because I'm snatching all y'all motherfuckers.
You
up.
ain't even gonna have no
Y'all
sperm,
getting
bruh.
euthanized.
Right?
You better
Keep
hope
drying y'all
they
out.
don't make Bree the new Omarosa. Is all I'm saying.
You
because
better
she's
hope.
shutting shit
You
down.
better hope. This whole shit.
All right, we need to move into our next segment. All right, we're gonna move into our next segment, which is Ain't Shit Shenanigans, which is our drinking game that we do here on the show. And today's competition is rappers turned actors. Bree and Sierra Tanae will try to guess these rapper turned actors. I will name popular songs and just try to guess the rapper. You have to take a shot before you can answer the questions. And best 3 out of 5 wins. As you know, the person who wins gets 3 shots to give out to whomever when they want to. They rarely give them out, so that's good for the people who lose and myself.
Right, drunk, so drunk. Like, what?
I'm about to give out retroactive.
Right. Hey, so as it stands right now, we're on episode 5. Bree is at 2 wins. Kiera Sophia is at 2 wins. And
Sierra's at
because I
don't play games, bro.
She quit school because of recess, baby.
Feel me?
Hey, so you need to get on some G shit and guess these shits. Y'all ready?
Yeah, hot. Yeah,
sure.
I'm ready.
Y'all ready? All right. The first one. These are the songs. You need to name the rapper turned
I'm
actor.
gonna be choking into the mic.
Right.
This should be easy. Ladies first. Just Another Day.
Ice Cube.
Black Inside.
Lil'
No.
Ladies first.
UNITY.
Queen Latifah. I'm like, just another day was Queen Latifah. Why is that Ice Cube?
I'm giving that to Sierra. Because you named 15 things. Before
Ice Cube.
She said Ice Cube.
Yo, I was
Ladies
thinking,
first was Ice Cube.
I heard Just Another Day, and I was thinking,
you think today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
Today.
All I heard was just waking up in the morning.
No,
thank
it's
God. I was
just
like, yo.
another day living in the hood. Just another day around the way. Hey, I'm feeling good today.
Hey, all I see is Halle Berry and Losing Isaiah. Was she singing that?
She was.
when she was walking through the grocery store.
Little known fact, because I didn't know that.
When she was high and Losing Isaiah, she was stealing.
She was losing Isaiah the whole movie.
Yo, Sierra is acting out the shit too.
She
Y'all
is
should see
acting out.
She like. Okay.
Hey, that's funny as hell.
Then I heard ladies thing. I'm like, no, bitch, she was wrong with this little kid.
I said ladies
What a
first.
nine. You should be like me instead of
Be like mine.
I was all.
Oh shit, that's hella funny.
Alright.
Alright, I feel like this one is going to be a little bit harder right here. And I want to throw this in right here. I want to make sure I get to this one. Y'all ready? Wild Side, You Gotta Believe, Good Vibrations. Oh,
Save it.
Heavy D.
no.
Bitch, I don't know.
She drinking this drink. Go ahead, see.
Say it again.
Wild Side, You Gotta Believe, Good Vibrations. I'm going to sing Good Vibrations for y'all. It's such a...
I thought that was Heavy D. That's not
No.
Heavy D and the Boys.
Nope.
Oh, hold up.
No, I don't know that.
Dog, I know the song. I thought
You
that
do
was
know
Heavy
the song.
D though. I sang it to myself, but I'm like, that's not
Mark
Heavy D.
Wahlberg.
Oh,
Marky
fuck
Mark.
you, Marky Mark, and a
fuck outta
funky
here.
Good
Mark.
Vibrations was the only
to
song
I
we
thought
had.
that was Heavy D.
No.
I'm like, good vibes.
That was-
listen to
Ocean.
that.
Of course you
Damn.
don't. He
I
was- That's why I threw it in there.
Marky Mark had some good shit though, didn't he? Was that the only one?
Nah,
That was like his hit,
we
though.
don't
Marky
what-
Mark.
we
All right.
can't be Black Panthers and
No, let me tell you about Mark Wahlberg. Wasn't he the one that said some racist shit?
Right,
back
exactly.
In Boston? Yeah,
Definitely,
fuck you with
definitely.
your little itty bitty tighty whities.
Yeah,
little
yeah.
itty bitty
Yeah,
tight
because he was
white.
known for like his underwear and his muscles back
Yeah.
then. Now he just regular white man. Now.
Yep, he is.
Yeah,
Both
all right.
brothers.
I kind of knew y'all weren't going to get that one.
Right,
That was
you
hard.
But I just
That
wanted
was
to
good,
throw
though.
some
That was
diversity
good.
in
Now
there.
we know. Little something to know.
All right, I'm
We
gonna
done
give
drank
y'all.
all that
I'm gonna
drink.
give y'all an easier one.
Okay.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Bounce with me, shorty like mine. Let
Bow
me
Wow.
hold you. Hey, Bree got it.
Damn, I was about to say Bow Weezy.
Bow Easy would have worked. Just faster. Just
I
faster.
think my advantage might be my ability to take a shot real quick. I think that's probably what it is.
She said
I will throw some shots back.
I will throw a shot back for the win. All right, y'all ready?
Oh, we got another one? Shit.
It's only 1-1.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck. All right, let me.
What you need?
More shots.
All right, we need to get more shots. All right, what you drinking on? Your tequila?
I'm going to drink on this tequila.
All right. You need to get better at games, man. All right, the next one.
Fuck that game shit.
Fuck that game shit.
Fuck that game shit, man.
All right, y'all ready?
Blood.
They drunk. We drunk. This is the part of the show where y'all know we always
Going
drunk.
down. I'm going down.
All right, here we go. Doing it. Ooh. I need love. Heads.
That was a close
That
one.
was Bree. That was Bree. That
Oh,
was Bree.
Bree. I had that.
I had that. The
That shit
score
burned.
is Bree 2, Sierra Tanae 1. All right, I'm gonna go for a slightly harder one. Y'all ready?
I don't know. These shots. It's fucking Tuesday.
It's always gonna be Tuesday, baby.
All right.
All right, listen. Next one. I used to love her. Testify. Go.
Common.
Boom. Game over.
See, you ain't drink that shot fast enough. You was like this. Do.
Oh, man. See? Bree, it's 3.
Reigning
And
champion.
reigning champion.
And y'all
Bree,
bitches
you
want
ain't
to
even
outdrink
want me
me.
to win.
First of all, let me tell y'all, Sierra tried to ask Sean if I really had tequila in my shit.
Yeah, true. She was trying to get her banned.
She
and
was
shit.
like, nah, fuck this.
Y'all, listen. I ain't with the fucking shit. This.
Listen,
Yo.
Sierra, the last game you played was a debate game, right? And you
Sure.
didn't have to take a shot first.
Oh.
So it's not her ability to take shots.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
just
a shot
slow.
taker.
I'm just slow.
I'm a shot
We
taker.
discussed that already. I'm slower with my thought. And
Got you.
I got the
Yeah.
shot. Y'all need
I
to practice
feel
y'all shot taking time. You need to time it.
You got to
No.
practice your deep throating is what
Right.
Bree is
Translation.
saying, right. A-Rab Bree is saying.
A-Rab.
That is your new name.
A-Rab Bree.
A-Rab.
Ice is on the deck.
Bree
Ice is on
Akbar.
Allah Akbar. Allah.
the-
Reigning champ KK, when you ready, let's do this.
Oh, shots fired.
Yup.
50-50.
I'm really good at that. I'm good at the sound effects.
Okay, then you can be the official sound effect person for the game. Hey, that's funny. All right, now that we got these drunks out the way, we're going to move into Ain't Shit in 2 cents. This is our listener letter segment where we give advice to listeners of the show. Besides Bree coughing into the mic, we give advice to listeners of the show who clearly don't mind taking advice from people who drink a lot. If you have any letters or you have any questions or anything you want to send us, we welcome it. We'll answer any type of questions within reason, of course. You can write into TheAintShxtShow@gmail.com. Shit is spelled with the X where the I would be. So I'm going to kick it over to Bree to read our first listener letter.
Okay, y'all, we have listener. I'm drinking tequila.
Tequila.
Listener letter number 1. This is from Tamira V. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah. Okay, so letter number 1. Has this quote-unquote stay woke movement united us or divided us as a culture? Now I'm getting criticized for celebrating certain holidays, criticized for not embracing my natural hair, blah. I just want to embrace my culture with freedom without feeling pressure to stay woke. That's from Tamira V.
So her question is it uniting us or dividing us?
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I feel like it's a little bit of both, actually. And with any good, there is always a little bit of bad
Right.
with that. People take a lot of stuff to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, recently we celebrated like 4th of July
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And I saw posts like, oh, we won't need free. This ain't even our country. Like, y'all whack as fuck if y'all celebrating 4th of July, da 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 da. And I'm just like, nigga, everybody is off work. You get to see your family. You get to have cookouts. You get to do all this. So at the end of the day, I'm like, besides maybe Christmas, maybe Easter, because both of those got something to do with God. Other than that, we really just celebrating because black people like to celebrate. It ain't even that deep. And if you so pro-black that you can't even have a fucking burger and some potato salad, I mean, I might not be the person for you to chit-chat with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm woke. I do. And probably too woke because shit be stressing me out all the time. You know, when it shouldn't be. Getting notifications to my phone that this is going on, or this black man that got killed, or this black woman that got killed by the cops, or just whatever it is, because no matter how far we've gotten, we still got a long ways to go. You know what I'm saying? But you are not the woke police. If this woman wants to perm her hair, let her fucking perm her hair. You ain't got to do her hair unless she's sitting back like, oh, it's this one girl from social media. She's a black girl, but she really identifies with being white. And I forget her name, and I'm sorry, but she really thinks she's a white bitch. And she has like these weaves and shit, trying to act like it's her real hair and shit, because she really don't like being black. Right. That's an extreme case. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you need to celebrate your blackness, how you feel comfortable celebrating your blackness, and you need to tell whoever can't comprehend that to suck a dick, basically.
To piggyback off of that, who gives a fuck if people think that you're too woke or not? I think people care too much about people's opinions about what they are feeling. Yep. So for me, I can't even rationalize giving that type of thought, like what somebody else thinking, that much attention or that much just feeling enough to feel like it's a thing, because you living for you. So whatever that may be, whether you woke or not, if you're waking up in the morning and you happy and content with the way you live in life and the content that you're bringing into your life, that's all that fucking matters. And for those that's giving you backlash for being too woke or not, then just tell them, like, mind your business. I mean, mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business. It's simple. It's simple shit, you know. So
I agree. I agree with both. I feel like, first of all, as far as the 4th of July shit, let me tell you something. I earned my right to be in this motherfucking country. My ancestors fought. Exactly.
Okay, you the special effects person.
Blood, sweat, and tears. If I want to fucking celebrate the 4th of July because we built this fucking country
literally,
for free,
literally,
we built this joint for free. Angela Brown.
If you don't want to celebrate it, that's fine. Stay home and stay sober. We're not doing that, okay?
That's where we won't be.
As far as the natural hair, that shit, like Sean said, it's going to be pros and cons with everything. I've been accused of not having natural hair because I dye my hair blonde. Some people don't consider that natural. That's fine. This shit look good on me, okay? That's what it is. People just need to mind their business, and I feel like the people who feel criticized and stuff, just stay strong. People's opinions don't matter. Can't nobody judge you for doing anything. I always say that all the time. No one has the power to judge you. And if people want to criticize, fuck them. Like, everything is all good. Now, me personally, I have been around people that I feel like were not quote unquote woke enough. Yeah. Okay. I distance myself from those people. I'm not going to be able to have a friend who is completely unaware socially of what's going on.
That is a turnoff.
Yes, it's a turnoff.
And you can love your friends to death, but when they're not hip or privy to just the world and what's going on, it's almost like,
it's a turnoff.
I have like 2 friends that's kind of like about to get the boot because I'm like, look, I can't save you when this apocalypse comes. You got to bring something to the table.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
There are a couple friends, no bullshit, right now on the motherfucking chopping block because I just can't stomach them for whatever reason. And some of them is because, I can't have the same conversations with you about the state of Black America right now. Or you feel, I feel like you're delusional about what's going on and not going on. That's fine. That's your business.
That's
more
true.
Power to you. Take that shit somewhere else, bitch. I don't want you around.
Bitch. No, and I've not dated people just because of that.
Yeah.
Like when they say, "Oh, I don't get into politics," I be like,
"What,
nigga? You black
Right.
shit out here happening to black people.
Everything.
That ain't politics. That's
life.
Tuesday.
Right.
Like that's Tuesday. I'm not asking you what bill the president just tried to pass. Like you should know about some basic shit that's going on in this world because." You are black. Not only
it's your responsibility to be in the know. It is your civic duty. It is your obligation for your own well-being to at minimum be able to have an intellectual conversation about where we are and where you strive to be. Right. Because if you don't stand for something, then you'll fall for anything. Facts. Which is why you have to have a sense of self. You have to know, and when I say self, I don't mean just your own individual self, your people, your culture. Which is, I mean, this is to go down a whole rabbit hole of black people. We have to do better. We need to own some shit. We need to all of these other, you feel me? All these other races that are in this country and just around the world, they have a sense of identity. African Americans, we're the only ones that are what people tell us to be. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that is a problem. And until we are able to address that, we all gonna be scatterbrains. We all gonna feel like it's a divide and conquer situation.
It is,
so
because that's what it's always been. It's
absolutely.
I think you should know what you have in common enough with people to stick to the people that share your same likeness.
Yeah.
But you should also be open enough to learn other things from
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
there are extremists like the letter writer said. It's extremists out here, and if you don't vibe well with the extremists, whoever they are, you know, it's nothing wrong with
find your healthy balance.
Right. And people gonna always have an opinion about you. Mm-hmm. Period.
Yep.
If you are sitting around wondering what people's opinions, you're going to be changing every 5 minutes, and you're going to be stressed because you cannot please everybody. Mm-hmm. You need to be comfortable with yourself, and that's in any subject.
And if you want to be sleep one day and woke the next, that's your motherfucking business.
Bullshit.
Like if I don't want to deal with the shits, if I'm like, you know what, I'm so sick of being awake and I just want to be ratchet.
I want to break.
I want to break. Then that's your business.
I'm
if you want
to ratchet all
day, and if you want to tap out and then tune back in the next day, that's your business too. And if people don't like it, and I feel like a lot of people forget that's the beauty of being individuals. True. We all have an interpretation of life and all that it entails. So if you don't have a circle of people that surround you that allows you to be your authentic self, which allows you to change daily, we're changing every day.
You should be constantly evolving.
Absolutely. Then you need to find you a new set of friends, boo-boo.
Also, I think black people need to recognize too that black American culture is one of the most complex in the entire world. Yep. Okay, we have no ties to our roots in Africa. But with that being said, we have roots in other countries and
every country,
too,
every
because
culture.
There's been such a huge makeup. So on a day-to-day, it's understandable that not all of us know what to identify with and when to identify with it. It is a very complex, complicated thing. And since the beginning, there has been a divide and conquer, thing going on. So for black people, I try to remember that and still try to give my black people a little bit of leeway when I feel like they're not doing enough. Like it's very complex. And a lot of the issues that we have and the self-hate and the self-loathing, it's so deep. It's ingrained in every aspect of our culture. And it's like, it's bound to come out with each and every one of us. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we do have to be a little more understanding, because like you said, I mean, listen, today I hate black people. Tomorrow I might hate white people. And then the next day I'll hate other people. You know what I mean? Because we all got our shit and our crosses to bear. But I think black people need to remember that our cross is unique and that it's really obscure and like vague, so we only have to go on what we've done in the last like 300 years. Whereas other people have cultures that go back thousands of years. so they know we don't know. We're a very young culture, Black American culture.
Yeah,
that's true.
Can't identify with African culture. I'm sorry, guys, I can't.
I was just
I'm not
talking
denying
about
that that's where I come from, that that's where my roots are, but I can't identify it with it. So we're trying to figure out who we as a people over the last 300 years. That's hard to do. We're a young culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we are a culture that's used to being told what to do. So it's going to take a lot of years to, undo that. But I kind of want to wrap this up by saying, I say this all the time. So y'all probably have heard me say this before. A difference of opinion does not equal conflict. We can think different things and we can still coexist and live however we want to.
Right.
A person may feel, if you don't have natural hair, you don't enjoy being Black. Well, that's cool, but I'm about to go sit in this chair right now, and I'm about to get this creamy carrot put on these edges because that's what works for me. And then after that, I'm going to go read to the blind, and then I'm going to go. Don't try to sum me up by one thing that you see about me, and that's the thing I don't like that people try to do. They try to put you in this place because of the couple things that they see about you. You can be totally blacker, for lack of better words, than anybody else out here. Just because they got natural hair don't mean they down for the cause. That might just be what looked best on them.
Right.
Or their hair been breaking off, so it was best for them to go natural. I'm natural, but it's definitely not tied to Africa. Yeah. Or any of that. You know what I'm saying? My hair just works better for me in that state. You know what I'm saying? So a person can look at me and be like, oh, she down for the cause, but you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? This is just what works. And today, natural hair is what you see a lot of. So you might just be like, I want to try that style. Or whatever the case may be, because worst case scenario, I can just go back to getting a perm.
If all fails.
Right. So, Tamara V, fuck them. Do what you want to do. Be true to yourself. And I think that's always our advice. Be true to yourself because you only get one life and you the only person that gets to live it. So that's
boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka.
And when Bree finished pouring this drink, she's going to go on to our next level. Hey, you know them Arabs can multitask.
Arab Bree.
Arab Bree.
We got letter number 2. It's a little bit long, but we shortened it up a little bit. So it says, it's from Christina C. And it says, hey, Fresh and Shady Bunch. How do you feel? Hey,
what do you do?
It says, how do you feel about toxic relatives? And why do older family members insist on keeping them around? My mother's sister is the most toxic person ever. She lives in another state away from the rest of the family, and every year she comes home and she says she's staying a week or two that quickly turns into 2, 3, or 6 months. She is extremely narcissistic, and if everything is not about her, she starts drama with the family to get attention. My grandmom is 92, and my mom is her primary caregiver. However, when this aunt visits, instead of spending time with her aging mother and helping to take care of her, she's busy going to the internet casinos, talking on the phone to various people about how hard she's working to take care of her mom and that no one else ever does anything. I have made the decision to distance myself from her mess because it disturbs my peace. Her phone number is blocked because she is one of those people who will call and or text repeatedly if you don't answer. My mom keeps pleading with me to at least talk to her and to unblock her phone number. I've tried to explain that someone as toxic as her has no place in my life, and I will not continue to say that's just how she is and let her act a fool. How do I get my mom to understand that this foolish behavior is not normal and that everyone will be much happier if we all hold her accountable for the mess that she brings? Christina C.
So Christina's question is, how does she deal with this aunt who's basically ain't shit and ain't doing shit?
Well, you can't change your mom. She's 92. She is stuck in her ways. And back then,
is this the aunt's mom?
It is.
So the mom is 92. It's the grandmother who's 92 that the
mom
is taking care of.
Gotcha.
And the aunt is really not taking care of, but saying she's taking care of.
Oh, she's just trying to take credit.
Right, she's trying to take credit. So she wants to get rid of this woman, her aunt, and
rid of her.
Yeah.
Hey, put her in the trunk.
She wants her mom to understand that I don't have to have her around.
Oh, Well, yeah. Well, again, this kind of still piggybacks. Parents, they're older. So they have a different rationale. Like family over everything, no matter what.
And we ain't shit, and we don't be giving a fuck.
Fuck no, we don't.
You just a person.
Okay? You just a person. You earn your keep.
Right.
So if you aren't, if she's not contributing and the mom, it's nothing she can really do, ultimately. All she can do is tell the mom how she feels and
stick to her guns.
And or pull the aunt to the side. I mean, the one that's coming into the picture causing all this ruckus. Pull her aside and be like, listen, little bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bit. You come and read her rights and tell her, look, this is going to be what it is. If you're going to continue to come around causing all type of riffraff, then I need you to understand this.
Yes.
And lay the laws down as such. But anything outside of that is really nothing she can do. All she can do is be responsible for herself. She can talk to her mom and just say, look, we have to stick to our guns about this. And or talk to the source and just try to tell this motherfucker, you need to stay away, or when you come around, contribute or beat it.
Yeah, I think that I'm in agreement with Sierra 100%. I am a person of communication and transparency. So you need to know. I don't want you assuming that you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Because whatever she doing, she could be assuming she doing a good job. She might have went and got a glass of water. Right. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm so famished. You know what I'm saying? I think that, but a lot of people be doing fuck shit and they don't think people notice that they doing fuck shit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe in pulling your coattails. Excuse me.
Yes.
Right. So at least you need to know, like, look, come here, auntie. This is what we need to happen and this is what you're doing. If you're not going to do this, you need to go about your business because we don't need you here. Or you need to fucking get it together and help us out with helping grandma or mom or whoever, the older person is in this scenario. Right. I think you definitely need to have a conversation with her and hold her accountable for it.
Yep.
And if she's going to continue to do fuck shit or not pull her weight, then,
or act like she doesn't know what you guys are talking about when you do pull her. That is the one thing that will drive me up a fucking wall.
The one thing for me as I get older, I have to I've been wrapping my head around the fact that common sense ain't common.
No.
Right. It's not.
Common sense is not common. So this person could legit think they doing all that they could do. Or they could just be a fuck nigga. Either way, let's make a line right here so you'll know what's the fuck shit and what's not. You know what I'm saying? So I say have a conversation with her, especially because what it sounded like in this letter, like you don't give a fuck how she take it anyway. And I'm not saying go up to her and be rude or all of this shit. I'm just saying be clear and have a conversation like, look, auntie, you doing this, this, and this. And this is what grandma actually needs from you, or this is what we need your help doing. Are you down with that or not? And she needs to be accountable for saying, okay, I got it, or nah, I ain't with it. That ain't my role.
But first and foremost, why you coming in town supposed to be here for a weekend and staying for 2, 4, and 6 months? That's number one.
True.
Yes. So that was a little bit. So the letter is actually longer. I just couldn't read all of it, but she gives some specific examples of how toxic the aunt is. It's not just a grandmother situation.
Right. I figured.
She's concerned because, like you said, a lot of older people, they want you to, family is family no matter what. I'm very lucky to come from parents who have never pressured me to deal with family that they knew was toxic. If they have family or friends that I didn't like, that I didn't feel comfortable with, for whatever reason, even when we were back still home and we had family around and it was like, oh, we're going over such and such's house, and they knew they were toxic people, but for whatever reason they wanted to deal with them at a distance, they never forced me to come over, they never forced me to interact. They let me choose. And I think that's part of the reason I'm strong now as a woman, because I always feel like I have a voice and I have a choice, because my parents always gave me a voice and they gave me a choice. They never made me feel like I was a bad person because I didn't want toxic family around or toxic friends around. So I am a huge proponent, because I have X'd family out of my life. of getting rid of toxic people. Like you said, Sierra, you earn your keep. You should have people around that feed you spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. And if you don't do that, if I feel like you're a toxic person, it could be my sister. If and me and my sister have a great relationship for the record, but if she were this type of toxic person and I said to my mom, I'm getting rid of her because she's toxic for me, my mother would say, do what you have to do for yourself. Okay. Now that doesn't mean she wouldn't at some point maybe try to bring us together, but she would respect my decision. And adult people who respect other adult people respect what they need to do in order to keep their peace. You are not respected if your mother keeps telling you to keep this woman around when you think she is a toxic person. That does not mean your mother's intent is bad. She comes from an old school background. However, when you respect people, you respect the boundaries that they set. Okay, so my advice to you would be, like Sean said, to definitely have a talk with your aunt, because maybe she thinks she's doing something that she's not. Tell her, listen, no one wants to be around you because you're narcissistic. We think you're a toxic person. I'm sorry to have to bring this to you, but if no one else will talk to you, I'm going to say it myself. And then respectfully ignore your mother's wishes to keep this woman around. Let your mother talk till she is blue in the face about your aunt, and I would get on the phone and say, okay, mom, and still go about my life, because it's not worth the argument. At some point in time, you're beating a dead horse if you're constantly trying to explain to your mother why you don't want your aunt around, and she's constantly trying to bring you two together and tell you why you shouldn't be like that, because that's family. We are trained to do that, and I hate that, because families do that all the time, and it's not a good thing.
Mom definitely
you
that
know,
person.
yeah. So
family over everything.
Get rid of it. Family is only family when they act like family. You have friends sometimes that act more like family than family does. So, like you said, earn your keep. Be honest about how you feel.
And there's a difference between related and family.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Related just means y'all got the same blood.
Yeah.
Family is who hold you down.
Family is who holds you down. I definitely agree. And now my immediate family, I'm very close to my immediate family because they've earned their keep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and for my immediate family, it's family before everything.
Yeah.
But for my extended family, I got cousins and stuff. No, I got friends that are more important than my cousins, because I fostered a relationship with these people and they're important to me. So, no, ignore your mother. Don't argue with her, but ignore her advice. It's bad advice.
Yeah. I agree. When my mom was in town, we got into a similar incident about family and the way that you treat family. And my whole mindset about that is exactly what I said. Being related and being family is two different things.
I think every young adult has had a conversation with their family about what family means, because when young adults, our friends turn into our family.
Yeah, that's
true. And then our family be like, oh, you ain't family. And it's like, no, it ain't that. It's just, once you're exposed, especially when parents, they haven't lived. They haven't seen things. They haven't met a lot of people. Yeah. So they have this warped sense of reality, you know. And so I have to tell my mom, like, no, Mom, just because cousin such and such is my cousin, I don't fuck with her. Yeah. And you can't make me fuck with her.
Just because auntie and uncle had sex don't mean I got...
Let me tell you how family's hypocritical, too. My cousin broke into our house on Christmas Eve. And we caught him. We actually came home while the robbery was taking place. And we had been robbed 2 times in Jersey, okay? We were robbed when we were asleep upstairs once. And then we got bars put on the windows and everything. And he kicked in a back door. That's actually, the back door didn't have bars on it. We got bars on the back door afterwards. But he kicked in a back door. And the way you used to come into my neighborhood, you could see the back door before you turned the street and saw the front door. So we had been out Christmas shopping. My dad realized somebody was in the house. He goes up to the house and he opens the door. He calls the cops, right? He's like, the guy's still in here. When they pull the guy out, it's my cousin. And I don't have I'm sure I have second and third cousins because we come from a big family, but this is my first cousin. My aunt's son. My aunt's son who my mother helped raise. Okay.
Them be the ones.
Yes. Came in, broke into the house. So they told my mother that she was wrong for pressing charges against him because he was her nephew and that's family. But no one said he was wrong for breaking into her.
Broke into
our house to steal Christmas. I was young at the time. I had $18 saved up and some little ballerina slippers, and he stole my fucking $18. And I was so hurt. You know what I'm saying? charges, but
Nigga.
won't tell him he fucked up for breaking into your house and trying to steal your 3 children.
I would have pressed so hard, he would have been panini in that bitch.
Right? But that's how family. But you see, family is the type to let you get. They will beat you up and then tell you you're wrong for saying, "Hey, stop it," and setting boundaries.
Fuck them.
Listen,
Fuck them.
I love my family. I love my extended family. But let me tell you something. Ain't shit gonna come before my well-being.
Yes. Right.
Nothing.
My livelihood.
Right. Nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Now, I'm the type of person, I will give a person a second chance within reason,
right.
depending on what you did. But again, I feel like one of my gifts in life is that I'm smart enough to learn about other people's mistakes with a lot of things. So if you done lost your crib because you been doing fuck shit, and you done lost your job because you been doing fuck shit, no, you can't come live with me. Because obviously you don't have your priorities together. Mm-hmm. It's not like life just came at you and you just got in a fucked up situation. Right. That's a different thing. Yes, come on, I'll help you. Right. You got a month. Get yourself on your feet. Right. If you're making fucked up decisions just because you're my cousin or my uncle or my whomever, that don't give you access to me living my life. Right?
Yeah.
Shit, they don't give you act like, oh, who else life can I fuck up? Let me go stay with Aunt Sean for a couple of months.
Sean got it together.
And don't allow yourself to be guilty. Don't do that. No. Don't allow yourself to be guilty.
Because family will guilt trip you.
Yes.
They will guilt trip.
So our final advice to you is have a conversation. Take it from there. Mm-hmm. And you're not wrong in whatever you come up with that works for you.
Yep. And if you sit there and let whatever's happening continue to happen, then you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. True. Because you have to be responsible for yourself.
But Christina sound like she on the right track.
Yes, she is.
Like getting rid of her aunt.
Right. She's like I need the 86 this
exactly. I definitely
cut that bitch off like Nino.
Okay.
Yeah. I
cut that bitch off like Nino.
You on the right path, so continue to do what you're doing. Right. And good luck, baby.
Good luck.
Good luck, baby girl.
Luck. All right. Sierra has taken off her pants. I just want people to know that. I don't know why she took her pants off.
Because it was too much.
So that means we've moved into our last segment when people take their pants off.
Fire crotch.
Which is free smoke. Free smoke is where we talk about hot button issues. And it can be anything from politics to petty. What I want to talk about today, usually it kind of wraps up the episode, and we've been talking a lot about, fame and people like Quavon Janae. I'm just going to call her Quavon Janae. People who want fame, and people like Chris Brown, who is famous, and they still want more fame by doing things. But nowadays, there are so many ways to become, air quote, famous. Or known. You got reality shows. You got social media. You even have the news. You have people like, I remember Antoine Dotson. Sweet Brown with the asthma. Or the Bella Noche girls, which is my favorite.
Right. Where can you go?
If you can't go to Bella Noche's, then where can you go? Jeremy Meeks, Prison Bay. You know what I'm saying? Quantasia, who we were just talking about, Sharpton. You can get famous just for being seen with somebody famous. And the grandmother of that is Kim Kardashian. Yeah. Kim Kardashian became famous because she was seen with Paris Hilton at the height of Paris Hilton's fame. Mm-hmm. Now, we don't even know where Paris Hilton at. But we know where Kim Kardashian at. If you open your phone, turn on your TV, she's there somewhere. Open your newspaper. Or even like Black China. Black China got famous because Drake started shouting her out. You know what I'm saying? And that's where she kind of started, like, her bubble. So people can get famous, and talent is no longer a factor. And it seems like people are doing anything for the spotlight, for fame, but not necessarily fortune. I mean, some of the people I named, like Kim Kardashian, Blac Chyna, they've been smart enough to know, hey, I don't have any talent.
So let me capitalize on this name.
On this name, because I can't even say personality, because I feel like Kim Kardashian has zero personality.
I think she has negative 10%.
Negative. That is
She's
my
the most boring bitch. You the most boring bitch in the world.
and being the most boring bitch in the world. So what you have is people just doing things in the hopes of becoming known or popular. My question is, why do we, because we talk about them on this podcast, why do we contribute to the success of attention seekers? Or is it just that they can't be avoided?
They can't be avoided. You can hate them. That's like on the last game. We hate the Kardashians, but they're everywhere. So you have no choice but to address it, be it for good or bad.
Right.
Yeah, they're everywhere. It ain't really too much and nothing else to say about it.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with that. I think it's a little bit of both as far as society goes. But for me, I can't avoid them. You know what I mean? I don't follow them on social media and shit. I don't.
Right.
But I can't avoid them. If I pop up my Apple News and I'm trying to see what's good, there's a People article about Black China or Kim Kardashian or whatever, you know. And I also think part of it is that there are so many impressionable people out here, and I'm not talking children, because half the adults I know are impressionable. People want to be into celebrity shit. They want to be compared to celebrities. They want to see who they're fucking. People are just curious, and it's because it's gossip. It's like gossip. It's gossip without having the consequences of gossip. So, for instance, if I gossip about my friends, there's potential consequences, right? But if I gossip about Kim Kardashian, or we having a tea session about Black China and Rob, what are the consequences, right? People like to gossip. They like salaciousness. Like, they like that shit. And it doesn't matter really who it comes from. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I feel like it's a little bit of both. Some people, it's just like, I don't fuck with them. I don't like them, but I can't avoid it. So I'm going to know what's going on.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, and then other times it's like, I'm sending y'all shit about D-list celebrities. Like, let me tell you, bitch. Let me tell you what I saw. So
and I always see your comments.
Yes.
Listen,
so it's like, you always looking like these niggas, because dumb people are entertaining. Whores are entertaining.
Whores are entertaining.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ratchet shit is entertaining, even when you look down upon it. Even when you like, look at these niggas nicking, or look at these white people doing what they do. It's all entertaining. And as much as you try to say that it's not, because some people will say that it's not, it is, because you look into.
True.
Guilty pleasures.
That's very true. I look at a lot of reality TV. And I constantly beat myself up like, Sean, you better than this. You know what I mean? You better than this. Why are you watching this? And I watch. Mm-hmm. I watch. It's like watching a train wreck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And as much as you don't want to listen, I watch Basketball Wives, right? And I tweet about this stuff. And every week I probably tweet, I'm ashamed of myself. It's kind of like almost being like, I feel like it's kind of like how a drug addict feels. Yeah. Like, they don't want to do it, but they do it because I want to know just how much more crazy Jackie Christie is going to be. Right. Like, Jackie Christie is nuts to me, dog. Like, she is nuts. Like, I feel like she seriously have mental illness.
I don't even see how Doug does it.
No, he gotta have mental illness too, Doug. Yeah, you ain't innocent, Doug. Because anybody stay with a bitch like her, something wrong with him.
Yeah. Something gotta be. And he's just as cool as a fan.
Yeah,
but
no, he gotta have issues too.
But Jackie's daughter wrote that book, and she said all of this shit that Jackie did to her. That was on the last episodes of that, and The daughter said in the book or whatever, because she's been on social media as well to Kari. She was like, "Oh,
I follow her.
You follow her?
Girl, let me tell y'all. She probably the only. I don't follow a lot of them. Well, I follow Evelyn because she eye candy. Like, I love her. But I follow Sakari only because I was like, bitch, I hate your mother. What you want to say? I want to hear it too. Because fuck Jackie.
No, Jackie is crazy, man. But Jackie's I'm just crazy. Like, okay. She like, all right, Doug, you cool or whatever. You good. You always been a stand-up guy. But I can't respect a man or a female that will sit there and watch their partner do fuck shit to children or just not support the children, you know, at all. But it's just like, the reason these shows get renewed and they get more Jackie Christies is because
Because of
people
us.
like me continue to watch the shit. Like, I was so happy. Like, it was almost like an intervention. Like, I was so happy when Bad Girls Club went off the air this season. Because I watched that shit and I sit there like, why am I watching this shit?
Right.
Like, they put these bitches in the house that's clearly, they don't have nothing to do. So they can't do nothing but talk about each other. They keep them drunk all the time. And they already put them on there because they got a trigger to them.
Yes.
So they put them on there just so they can fight.
Yep.
And my ass sitting there watching like, I don't understand why y'all bitches grown and y'all trying to be bullies. But I'm still sitting there watching it. Like, that's not cool.
Right.
It's, it's almost like a drug. And now that we're doing this podcast or whatever, and, we have different aspirations or whatever, do you want fame?
Absolutely not. I would never want fame.
You said you wanted to be a host on Look What Happens Live.
I was lying and bullshitting because.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I thought you really wanted that.
No, I was bullshitting because we be talking in like fantasy worlds type shit.
Oh,
I was bullshitting.
Me too. No. I'm looking at her like, bitch, I got plans.
No, I just
Speak
be
for
playing
yourself.
around. No bullshit. I just be fucking around. I don't.
So it's very interesting the dynamic for you people out there listening that we have in a room because Sierra is she acts, she does different things, you know what I'm saying, she sings, she does all of those things. She's a socialite when she gets out the bed.
Only when I get out the bed.
And Bree is like total opposite. Like Bree think people are out in her bushes wanting to steal her identity.
Yeah.
Like Bree is very like
type A.
Right, I need my shit to myself, and I think I'm probably kind of like in the middle. Like I want the fortune, and I just want enough fame to make shit easy for me to get more fortune. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's a different question. I don't want fame, but theoretically, would I do some shit if I thought that I would be able to get the fame that would lead to the fortune? I would. But very soon afterwards, I would probably melt into the background.
So what amount of fame do you think would be comfortable for you?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I feel like a little amount of fame is probably too much, honestly speaking, for me, just because of the advent of social media. Like, you can't, it's almost hard to have just a little bit of fame, right?
Either you're in or you're out.
Either you in or you're out now. Like, it's a different world than it was like 10 years ago.
You can have Gabrielle Union type fame.
Right.
Or you can have Beyonce type fame where you can't even go anywhere.
I wouldn't really want any of it, but I could do. Say I did Gabrielle.
I don't know.
Union
that
fame.
wasn't no shade, Gabrielle Union.
Oh yeah,
no
shade to her. But no, I wouldn't want that either. But let's say I could have Gabrielle Union fame for 5 years just to get my millions and get the fuck out
and move into obscurity.
Yes, I would move into obscurity. I would get in and then I would get out. You know what I mean? Some people
fame is addictive though.
It is addictive. I don't think for me it would be addictive. I can't tell you that it wouldn't because I really don't know. I've never had it. But for me, I'm already a private person just in general. Yeah, and I mean private as in like if you ask me a question, I'm gonna give you an answer because in that sense I'm an open book. But other than that, like I don't all this extra shit. I feel like people share too much, you know? So it would be I would have to get in and get out just to get my millions and then take care of my family and then be good. Like I don't like the idea.
I'm too moody to.
You are. You ain't gonna want to sign no autographs.
Right. What? Back up. And it would not mean that I would not love my fans. Right. It just means I'm too moody to commit to fame for life or anything for life. Like that's me. So.
And I think that's the thing though. I think that these celebrities, especially when they reach a certain amount of fame, that's when they start going through their shit, right? Yeah. Yep. This is what you signed up for, and now it's too much for you. You want all the money, and you want all the free shit, and you want the easy access, but you don't want to deal with people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people who become legit famous, you need to understand that the people is your boss. Yep. We can make you and we can break you. So as soon as we say, all right, fuck you, we ain't fucking with you no more, then you jumping off of bridges and taking pills and all this shit because people don't give a fuck.
Y'all pull me off the ledge when I have
no for real. So while y'all out here trying to slay the people on Shade Room that's making comments about y'all, these are people that pay your way. Yes. And if Shade Room never posted on you, you would be sick.
Word. And
your mother.
I've seen shit about people who've been on like reality shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they say initially they hate that the cameras are following them all the time. But then once all of that is over, they like, wait,
where
don't
the
nobody want
cameras
to see me eat breakfast?
Right.
Like they go through that withdrawal. So, I mean, I've never, of course, been famous enough to go through that, but I can see the dichotomy there and where, you know, at first it's good and now this is your normal life. Like if you take the cameras off the Kardashians, I feel like they would probably jump off a bridge together.
Kim said that. Like, they film so much that she feels like, damn, what do I do when the cameras aren't around? It's weird. Humans are very complex individuals. People hate something and love it at the same time. You get used to shit. You know what I mean? Like, some people will be married 20 years and they're like, oh, I love to be in a relationship, and then can easily be out here single for 20 years. You know what I mean? We adapt very quickly, and I think people forget that. You adapt to any situation you're in. Those cameras follow you around for 5 years. You will hate it at first, then you're going to love it. When they're not around, you don't know what to do without it because you've adapted so quickly. Like, we get used to shit real quick.
Why do we... I'm not going to say why do we... Like, corporations, TV producers, music producers, and people like that... I feel like there's no moral obligation anymore when it comes to people who are popular. Right. Like I saw an ad for Fashion Nova that had the Catch Me Outside girl on it.
Oh, wow.
So you got a little girl that's 14 years old that cuss out her mama, that do all types of fuck shit, and you giving her an endorsement deal. You know what I'm saying? You have somebody like Lil Yachty who... constantly talks about drug use and all
he
this
don't
other
even
shit.
do drugs. That's the funny thing.
And
he don't smoke or drink.
And he's doing a Target commercial. You know what I'm saying? Like
he is.
Yeah. He got Sprite endorsement. Yeah, he got Sprite and Target. You have somebody like 50 Cent who he gets on my last nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent, he's just a fucking... I just don't like him.
He's a terrible person.
He's an asshole.
He's a terrible person. He should go to hell.
Keeps getting these deals and things like that. Is it whoever has the followers and whatever we're going to buy, or should there be some type of moral obligation?
Well, the moral obligation starts with, like you just said, us first. True. We endorse these people before anybody else does.
You're right.
So it's because we follow these people, whether they are horrible or not, we tune in to all of their fuckery. And because we tune in, they capitalize on our ignorance. Because if in absence of us, you know, being their, you know, followers, they ain't nobody gonna be checking for them. But because we do check for them, that's money for them. So I think that we need to start censoring and being more mindful about who we endorse, who we follow, who we give our time and attention to. If we want to see better, you know, on our timeline or just in society and just the things that we want out of, you know, this social community, then, or entertainment industry, then we need to alter the trajectory of what we're looking at.
I agree.
So
I feel that it's very interesting because we honestly do live in a time where all press is good press. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're saying, I don't like the Catch Me Outside girl, she does this and you're still talking about her. Yep. If you don't like Kim Kardashian or the Kardashians and what they're doing, you're still talking about them. So these companies are like, or these TV producers or whatever the case may be, because I don't watch the Kardashians like I used to back in the day. But every now and then, if I'm not doing that, I'll be like, let me see what bullshit they're going to do. And I watch it just so I can roll my eyes. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And at the end of the day, people don't care why you watch something. It's the fact that you watched it. Yep. And you gave them that click, or you gave them that Nielsen rating, money, or whatever it is.
Yeah,
like
people don't care how they make the money. It's money.
So it's kind of like you almost have to be like, go under a rock. And say, I'm not going to talk about this person. And that's only you. Yep. But then your friends going to come in like, bitch, you see what the Kim Kardashian and then or
like, fuck, let me
Kylie done got her ankles
done. But we
done.
also have power with don't get me wrong, ratings are going to be there. But you gotta use your wallet as your power too.
Yes.
For instance, like Kylie can have 80 million followers, but if ain't nobody buying her kits, she ain't worth a goddamn dime.
So that's the thing. So followers.
I agree, but I feel like there is no moral obligation when it comes to money. There are no lines that people are going to say, I'm going to cross or not going to cross. And they take like the worst aspect of society and give them a limelight. And then when they give them a limelight, it's like a monster. It's a machine that feeds itself. You know what I mean? It's like you take it and you shine a light on it, and then what they're doing becomes where it wasn't as acceptable all of a sudden, because you see it all the time. Like it's subtle, but it becomes more acceptable. Mm-hmm. So it breeds more people who act this way, and then all you do is shuffle those people through the limelight as well. It's a machine that feeds itself,
which inevitably makes all of the fuckery okay.
Yes.
Which then gives a face to all the superficialities that comes with fame and all of that, which then fucks up our children's self-esteem.
People think that shit is cool.
Which then turns into suicide, which then turns into opioid
and drug use.
Yes,
all shit like that. It's hard to tell your children that was drug use isn't okay.
That was 100%.
Yeah. How much of my child is not okay when everybody, all the other 13-year-olds think it's okay because they see it on Instagram and Target and all this other shit.
Listen, I've heard quite a few people in my 30 plus age, people where they just want to be famous. Mm-hmm. They don't have a talent. Right. They don't have no way to get there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to post ass shots on Instagram.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I'm going to do these things. You got people robbing banks, and you got people just putting dumb shit on social media just for likes, just to get likes. And then you have people like Prison Bae, you know what I'm saying, who did whatever crimes he did 2 years in jail, and because he was clickbait, now he got all of these modeling gigs. How am I?
He's dating an heiress.
He's dating an heiress. Like, what do I tell my niece or a young person or whomever who's like, I just want to be famous. And I see this person and this person and this person that did it, and they don't have not a talent. They can't do a bird call. They can't ride a unicycle. Right. They can't do nothing.
No scooty bikes or nothing.
Yeah. They don't have no talent. They're either a face that's gonna wither away because age happens to everybody. Black don't crack though, so it's gonna be longer for us. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have a talent, it's gonna eventually wear off. But I can't say that. And the Kardashians been going strong for almost 15 years.
Yeah,
they've been on air for 10 years, but they've been rocking with the Hiltons.
Raise your children. I think, to be honest, the best thing you could do is raise your children with enough love and affection that attention is not a big deal to them. Some people, like, these people want attention, and, you know, everybody is people are going to give you attention. It's not really a big deal, but for some people, it is a big deal. They're so starved because their parents didn't show them attention or give them affection. The best thing you can do is really spend your money wisely instead of giving it to these celebs. And raise your children with enough love and affection that they're not impressed by Wiz Khalifa. They're not impressed by Lil Yachty. They're not impressed by, 50 Cent. That's not impressive to them. Like,
self-worth.
Yeah.
That's more than anything. Because you can raise them with love, and then they go out into this world and still, and just instill self-worth, instill values, give them perspective.
Right.
When kids have dimensions and points of view to compare and contrast things, because I know my niece, like my sister and her husband are two extremes of people. He's like, fuck the shit, I'm gonna shoot up everybody. Because he's in the military, he's a Q, and he's been in the military, so he just like, whatever. My sister, well, she's very, straightforward.
Shout out sister.
Right.
I love her sister.
Yes. She's a straight shooter, but she gives them like, you can be sexy and not trashy.
Yeah.
You can, and whereas the daddy, like, put a fucking sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
It's 90 degrees outside. Put a fucking sweatshirt on. And she like, you can be sexy and not trashy. Right. You can go on dates and still not sell your soul.
Right.
You can like nice things, but don't have to sell your soul or be materialistic. Right. You know, and I think when children understand that I can like these things, or I can watch Love and Hip Hop and know that this isn't reality. Right. You know, like when they know that it's not reality and that this is only for our entertainment purposes, they can look at it in a different light, as opposed to.
But the parents ain't doing their jobs. You got 20 something and 30 something year old parents that's out here wanting to be these celebs, wanting to live lives like these celebs, and it's like you can't tell your child shit. That's why I ain't having no kids, because I don't want to raise them with y'all little ignorant motherfucking kids out here.
I know somebody who 40 plus and just got their butt done. You know what I mean? Just got their stomach.
Like,
and
it's
a
wrap for you at 40 something years old, dog. You not even. What you about to do,
right,
Bernice?
Don't go for Bernice.
She
Bernice
bad.
Got good edges.
She bad though.
But still, like, at what point do you grow out of that shit? Like, come on. To be honest, I don't condone any woman altering her body in that way. But if you're going to do it to get fame, pull a fucking Alexis Sky. Be a 22-year-old bitch that did it, right? She got years ahead of her of beauty and shit where at least she could capitalize on it. Bitch, what the fuck you trying to do at 40 years old?
This is why I say I disagree with a 22-year-old doing that. You don't even have your adult body yet to know what it's going to look like.
Right.
So now you accelerated yourself to this 30-year-old body.
Right. And about to be looking like Kelly Price at 30.
That's crazy.
When you hit 30.
Agree, because that's so funny, because just the other day, I was like, babe, you done grew into your body. Because I ain't have no hips, no ass. I always had big titties, but I ain't had no hips and no ass. I was a cheerleader and a dancer, so I was like a little pit bull. Pit bull. I was strong, thick thighs, thick legs, but I didn't have, but I still got a little ways to go. You feel me? But a bitch kind of like, right. But it took me to get 30 plus. You know what I mean? So I agree with that. Yeah. Right. Because I used to be thirsty, like, I'm gonna get me some ass shots.
But you don't have time. My point is this though, right? You want the grown woman body at 22 because grown woman body at 22 is just making you your money, right? Yeah. It's kind of a little late, not too late, but a little late to wait till you 30 to grow into your grown woman body to start getting your money up.
So are you just trying to?
I'm not condoning it. What I am saying is, it's like telling your teenage daughter, like, I don't condone you having sex at 16 or 17, but if you are, wear a condom. Right? You're not going to avoid it, right? But so if you are going to do that dumb shit anyway, do it when you got the time to capitalize on the money, if that's what you're trying to do. I really don't get it at 40. Your time has come and gone, bitch.
But 40 is the new 30.
It ain't. People lying. It's bullshit. Take your old ass the fuck home.
Bree, we is going to be 40 and
I'm going to take my old ass. Some of you not going to see me out here getting ass shots. But that time has come and gone. You understand? There are just some things you put down when you get older.
I feel like it depends on your point for doing it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're 40 years old
and you just doing it for
and you just like, listen, I've always wanted a nice ass. I've just gotten to the point in my life financially where I can get it. If you're doing it for you,
have at it.
Have at it. That's how I feel. If you're doing it for you, have at it. I mean, don't turn into like Lil Kim or some shit. But if you want some shit that this is what you want, okay. Because I always say, like, there's no reason to have money and look a mess. No reason.
I don't feel like nobody doing it for you. I think that's my thing.
But I mean, it just depends.
You're lying. You ain't doing it for you, bitch.
If you are
doing it for everybody else out here. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like at some point, no one is throwing the towel. And I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself, okay? But I feel like there are some things that are for children. There are some things that's for the young kids a little bit, right? Put that shit away. Not everything. You're not dead at 40, right? But there's some things you gotta put that shit away. You 40 years old. Some of the shit I did at 22, I don't do at 32. I'm vibrant at 32. I'm out here living my life, and I probably enjoy my life now than I ever did before, only because I got a little money and shit to do things, right? But my point is there are still childish ways that I have put aside. Now, I can't define childish for everybody, okay? Right. But since we talking about Bree's opinion, bitch, sit your fucking old ass the fuck down with that dumb shit. You need that to the 22.
So let's give the final thoughts. Give your final thought on that. And that might be your final thought.
So my final thought is that put that childish shit away. Some of y'all bitches too old to be out here doing shit, myself included. Like I said, I'm a little too old to be doing the shit I did 10 years ago. But if you're gonna do the dumb shit anyway, at least do it where you can maximize the benefit as much as you can. That's my thing. I don't condone it at all. But if you gonna do it old or young, probably do that shit when you young, because the only thing women have for us, no bullshit women, we all have minds, and that's all fine, good, and well. But in society, the only thing we have is our youth and our beauty. Mm-hmm. That is it. Okay? So you can be beautiful at 40. People still gonna call you a 40-year-old bitch. They still gonna call you an old bitch. So what you have the most is your youth and your beauty. What society thinks you have. Not what you should think you have. But society looks at women and they feel like, well, you're a commodity when you're youthful and when you're beautiful. So do that shit when you could really capitalize on it. What you got at 40? About 15, 10, 8 years maybe to capitalize on the shit?
I forgot the question.
It's just what are your final thoughts on... It's just what are your final thoughts on fame, what people do for fame, and how you want to wrap this free smoke segment up.
I just say do what makes you happy, regardless of age. If that old, what's that, Baddie Winkle? She lit.
Hey, Baddie Winkle look like beef jerky in a bodysuit.
But she's happy.
That's true.
She's living.
She got fashion.
Let me just show
Wait, don't show her now. We can show her.
Listen,
we need to wrap up.
I feel like it don't matter how old you are. If your spirit is young and if this is what you want to do you, as long as you're doing it for you and not for an opportunity. Because I do agree with Bree. There comes a time when, honey, that ship has sailed. Let's just move on with that.
I just can't imagine being 45 and still feeling like, to me that's insecurity. Like,
listen,
but
I just saw a picture of the new Kris Jenner.
She look
good.
She
was looking like that.
Kris Jenner look good. Exactly.
Like that.
So Kris Jenner might be doing that.
And she in her 60s.
To stay snatched with her daughters. You know,
yeah.
But it's a tastefulness in which you do everything as well. So just because you're getting an enhancement or you're doing something, it's also the tastefulness in which you do it. So I just say be mindful and be true to you. Because I will probably, don't let me come across no money, because I'm going to be that bitch that is nip tuck, can't blink. Like,
you going to be Nikki, baby.
Like, what, ain't going to be able to move my mouth or none of that. And y'all better love me anyway.
Like, is Sierra excited or no?
I'm going to say, no.
Sitting there looking
I'm very upset.
She's going to be like, I'm mad at you.
I just had Botox and so. No, but just do you. Live your life, do you, as long as you're doing it for you and no one else, not for a come up.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think I'm probably more so in agreement with Sierra than I am with Bree. However, I just feel like whatever you want to do, make sure you're doing it. Doing it for the right reasons. Like I said, you talking about your Kylie Jenners, you're talking about your Alexis guys. I feel like you're making bad decisions for the future, because it's not gonna, plastic don't age well. So you're gonna look very old when you're only 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? So just understand how biology works and how the body works and things like that. But I'm with Sierra all day. Like, I'm not about to be looking bad if I got them. I ain't saying look like Lil Kim or look like Jada Pinkett in Girls Trip, where her face was just not moving.
It was
like bad.
Her face was just not
Jada,
moving.
You look bad.
But understand why you're doing something. If you're doing it for attention, if you're trying to look like, because all the bad bitches really are 40 plus. If we're talking about the entertainment industry,
real bad bitches.
All the bad bitches are really 40 plus. If we're talking about the Gabrielles, the Regina Halls, the Tarajis, you know what I mean? Like
J-Lo.
I would have to disagree with that. But J-Lo and
J-Lo, I mean,
J-Lo,
most of the really good-looking women are 40 plus. I'm just saying, know why you do it. And if you're dealing with fame, know why you want to be famous. Do you just want people to like you? Are you looking for acceptance?
Yeah.
If you don't have no talent, stop trying to be famous.
Do you have something to offer? What are you bringing to
What
the
are you
industry?
bringing to the table?
Nothing.
No,
Trash.
don't try to be a 40-year-old bad bitch.
Boosie
Like,
trash, Kris Jenner.
just do that. But I don't think it's really no age, because I was talking to my homegirl, and she the same age as me, and she talking about how she go to the Christmas shop.
What?
Like, and decorate her house for every fucking holiday. And I'm thinking, like, Nigga,
You
old
are
as
really
fuck.
childish.
Like,
You childish as fuck for that.
Like
bro.
and that's what she enjoyed doing. And I think of like the old women that I work with that do that.
Yeah.
But I can't tell her how to live her life. You know what I'm saying? She probably look at
No,
me.
I can. You can't listen.
Right.
But
bitch,
she
I can tell you.
But listen, they say something to me all the time like, oh, you going out? Yes, bitch, I'm going out. Why wouldn't I go out?
Right.
I ain't got nothing else to do. Why would
Right.
I like to listen to music? I like wings.
I ain't got no fucking
I-
kids.
I ain't got no kids. Why wouldn't I?
Fuck
So
some kids.
I can't tell you how to live your life. However, again, what Sierra said, just be true to you. So we're going to close that free smoke out that we got very passionate
Yeah,
about.
we did.
That free smoke. But it's okay because we ain't shit and we can have our opinions on whatever it is. And again, difference of opinion does not mean conflict. I want to thank y'all for listening. Make sure you subscribe to the show on whatever app you listen to the show on. Follow us at TheAintShxtShow. We're TheAintShxtShow on all social media, Twitter, IG, YouTube, SoundCloud. Please, please, please leave comments and rate us on iTunes. We're trying to get to the Apple Noteworthy page. So please write a review. If you fuck with us, write a review. I'm going to look at the reviews next week and see who wrote in. And I'm going to give y'all some shout outs just for that because we really want that. Right now we're getting into supporting black businesses. So if you don't necessarily have to be a black business, but if you're a small business, if you're a small business and you want to sponsor an episode, write into TheAintShxtShow@gmail.com and we can discuss how we can make that happen. And you don't necessarily have to have a big budget or anything like that. Right now we're in the phase get us while we coming up before we start charging.
Because when we start getting these coins and we
these
start altering these faces and bodies.
Once we get tummy tuck,
I ain't doing shit
we
but
get
buying
these
Michael Ealy.
tummy.
My body is just fine.
Girl,
a little workout going
once-
fix it. But Michael Ealy, I'm coming for you.
Once I get this tummy tea.
Once we get the flat tummy tea, you can follow Sierra at
Sierra Tanae. That's SIERRATAN as in Nancy AE.
I know Bree doesn't want to give out hers.
No, fuck y'all. No.
You can follow me on Instagram at IamDCFresh. I like to end every episode with a quote that kind of sums up the episode. And I want to give this quote. Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. So be careful. Until next time, peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.